Come on, you piece of shit software. There we go. Now you decide to work. Thank you, SteelSeries. I don't know why it doesn't open on launch, but I'm not allowed to have nice things when I'm using SteelSeries software. SteelSeries and working properly does not go well together. Alright. Why is my audio not even turned up? The fuck? Hello? Why is my audio so quiet? Is it turned wrong? No, it's probably SteelSeries. It's always SteelSeries. It's not SteelSeries. Why am I quiet? Hello? Is it on the right mic? Hello? Why am I so quiet? What the hell? I need to turn my... I don't even have gain on. Hello? Why is my shit so quiet? I don't know why my shit's so quiet. I'll crank it all the way. Is that better? Hello? It's not even getting to negative 12. What is wrong with my audio? It is one thing after another today. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, hi. Hello, Moon, Dan Crust, Fishing with Ryder, Grugigi. I don't know how the fuck to say that. No, you thief. Brother, what you talking about? The Star Wars fan, welcome in. Mr. Chasey Face. That salty chick. Halsinko. Schmitsdan. Toasted Banana, welcome in. B. Viger, good to see ya. Epic Turds. What will happen the day John actually cheats? Nothing will happen, cause that day will never come. I'm not a piece of shit. To put it simply. I got better things to be doing than cheating. Like hunting shears. Why is my audio so quiet? Do I really have to turn gain on? Okay, I guess. Fuck me, we're turning gain on. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, audio, please work. That's too loud. Uh, 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 there we go. That's about right. I don't know why my audio said, you know what? Fuck you. We're not working today. We're just gonna be really quiet for no apparent reason. Let's see. The universe will end. Yes. Yes, it will. Hello, the great Gabe. Welcome in. Start hunting, John? No. Just because you told me to, I'm not going to. John, anti-cheat, and rules do not go together well at all.
Hey, cool pirate.
So no, I will not. You're gonna have to wait. And you're gonna have to stare at me talking to... Who are you? Stevie. You gotta stare at Stevie for a solid 5 seconds. I know you can do it. I know your TikTok brain can do it. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't die on me here. We're gonna stare at Stevie for 10 seconds longer. PvP ship inspections? I mean, probably not, unless we really have to PvP. You can do it. What are you gonna say to us, Stevie?
Hello, my dear. Go make some new friends.
Go make some new friends. Some good advice, Stevie. Some good advice. By extension, go outside. Hello, Franksy? Just hear the silky, smooth baritone of Mr. John Anti-Cheat. Well, the only reason you hear it is because I had to put a fucking gain filter on and crank my audio. I don't know why my audio said, nah, today we're just gonna turn ourselves down. Because why not? I don't even have like an audio dial on my headset. I don't know why it got so quiet. But you're gaming? Game better. Do better. How long you been playing for? Well, I've been playing the game for 4 minutes today. So, a very long time. You hate cheater. I mean, they're entertaining to me, so I don't hate them that much. Though they are pretty cringe. If you're a cheater, I'm definitely gonna judge you. I'll tell you that much. What do you play on? Game Boy. Yep. Why do people cheat on an easy game? Well, you could ask anybody why they cheat on any game. Fuck if I know. They got nothing else better to do? They're bored? John, who's your arch rival? Or arch rival? Any cheater, I guess. I don't know. Is this a huge map of water and you just sail around, wherever? Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. It is. I mean, it looks like a big map of water to me, and I am sailing on a boat. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you could put 2 and 2 together without asking. Kinda speaks for itself. Easy game, your bub, PvP's hard. I mean, it depends who you're against, in all fairness. I mean, if you're fighting swabbies, PvP's not that hard, but if you're fighting sweats, PvP's hard. Cheater versus hydraulic press. I mean, the hydraulic press would definitely win. Thank you for the gift, Zombie, and Toast. The fuck? Listen to the Vexy diss track on Hyperbaiter. I have no idea what that means. Bro just either spoke some TikTok brain rot or runic ruins. I don't know what the fuck that means. PvP against you is like taking candy from a pile of free candy. Fair enough. Hello, Andrew. Welcome in. How am I? I'm managing. I'm tolerating at the moment. That's what I'm doing. I have been dealing with some annoying ass copyright motherfucker on YouTube, and it has been really bothering me. It's been a pain in the ass. I use one song off YouTube and a whole bunch of our platforms that claims to be copyright free, royalty free, and I'm getting copyright claims on a copyright free song. Legally listed as royalty free. Why the fuck am I getting YouTube copyright claims? And I've been talking to this motherfucker in emails for like 2 weeks. He just jerking me around. People. I will say no more people. People getting on my nerves. Some people. I'm never going to use any copyright-free music ever, even if it's legally listed as royalty-free music. I'm never using it. I'm never using it. I'm just gonna have friends that know how to make music make me all the music I ever use. Or I'll fucking hire Hans Zimmer or some shit. I'm never doing it. I'm not using any free shit ever again. That's fucking stupid. Was it Pitbull? Man, I wish it was Pitbull. Because it would actually make sense if it was him. Because most big artists, you know, copyright their shit. But if something's listed as copyright free, legally, I shouldn't be getting copyright claims for it. I can't believe Mr. Worldwide would do that. I don't think Mr. Worldwide would falsely advertise his music as copyright free and then copyright people. I have more faith in Mr. Worldwide. Hello, Slazok. I did not say that right, but I do not care. That's your name now, Slazok. Are you going to a cheater right now? I will find out when I get there. Just take a screenshot. If he takes it to court, then you have something to back you up. He can't sue me. There's literally nothing. I can't get sued. It's more, I mean, he would be more likely, if I had the money, I probably could sue him if he's falsely copyright claiming shit that's not protected by copyright, or falsely advertising something as copyright free when it's not. If I had the money for lawyers, I probably could pursue that. I'm fine. I've done nothing that I mean, the worst that could happen is if it is, regardless, it's still YouTube fair use policy, so I'm not at risk of anything. It's just a pain in the ass. Being annoying is kind of worse than being sued. I mean, I would have to disagree with that. If I was rich, he probably wouldn't be so annoying to me, because I could actually sue him if he's violating the law, by falsely copyrighting shit. But, yeah. What do you want from McDonald's? I'm almost done there. The only thing I've ever had from McDonald's is McDonald's fries. Like, a few times as a kid. That's it. I don't eat fast food. Or junk food, which is fast food. You know Arc Raiders? Yeah, I've played a little bit of it. It's alright game. It's not too bad. Hello, Evan James. This is why I drink. You once met an employee from Rare or SAW. Do you think, or I think, do you know, I don't know how to fucking say that. I don't know any Rare employees. The only employees I know are the ones that are in their videos. That's it. I don't work for Rare. I wish I did, because I'd actually get a paycheck for this shit. But, yeah. Ever played Atlas? No. I don't know what that is. Building Legos while listening to you? Nice. Good to see you in the flesh. Well, I mean, you're seeing me through TikTok, through Sea of Thieves. The only flesh that's here is the one on the other side of the mic talking to a monitor. So, you know, by extension, I guess we could say that. What FOV is that? 109. Because I like to be different and not set it to 110. Cause fuck you, that's why. You play No Man's Sky. I've played it before. I don't like really play it much anymore. I made an absolute lag box of a custom ship when they added the custom ships. Which I need to log back in sometime and see if they've fixed it. Because anywhere I go, everyone instantly drops to like 10 FPS if I pull that ship out. I wonder if they've tried fixing that yet. In case anybody else has done it. I may be the only dumbass that was like, I'm gonna make my custom ship ugly and an actual lag box. Better anti-cheat than every Ubisoft game? That is... Well, I mean, I wouldn't say the older Ubisoft games, but definitely the newer ones. The newer ones kind of suck ass. Oh my god, I'm under-equipped. Hello there, gentlemen. How goes it? Don't mind me. I'm just here to inspect. Ooh, I like the clam on the front of the ship. Nice figurehead. Doo-doo Gaggins. That is quite the name. Let's see what we got down here, Mr. Doo-doo Gaggins. 14 mil, okay, not too bad. 12 mil, okay. Well, that's quite rude, Mr. Doo-doo Gaggins. There's no need for that. Sir, that is quite rude. I'm gonna have to ask you to not do that. Doo-doo Gaggins, chill out. Oh my god. Neanderthals. Hi there, Mr. Doo-doo Gaggins. Now, do you happen to be using any cheats by chance? Sir Doo-doo Gaggins.
Is that John Anti-Cheat?
Hi there, Mr. Modius.
That's fucking John Anti-Cheat, my nigga.
How you doing?
Either using the
This
sound
man
or
has
he's
still
the
got his
guy.
weapon out.
He sounds like he's the guy, dude. That's the guy.
Now you wouldn't happen to be cheating by chance, would you, Mr. Modius?
I am not cheating, sir. I ran into one. Thank you for showing your face, sir.
Of course, of course. Let me get this written down here. I can definitely tell your crewmate here is not cheating.
That's
That'll buff
John
out.
Anti-Cheat, dude.
Set the records.
Yes, dude. Get Dodo Gaggins. He's been suspicious. Look at him. Just look at him. He's suspicious.
He is a little
He's on
suspicious,
console.
although he's definitely
He's
not
very
cheating based on how long it took him to even hit me.
Okay, I understand. He says you're trash.
I can say that with confidence.
Sorry, Jack.
Alright.
You ass.
The people you were fighting, would you say they were cheating, or they seem like normal players?
They seem pretty normal. They weren't bad.
That's good, that's good. Alright, well you gentlemen stay safe out there. I gotta go hunt
Thank
him
you,
down
John.
and confirm. Godspeed.
Hey, you take care.
Oh, nice. I don't even need grapple. Cool. I think he did just... Yeah, I think he did say a knockoff N-word. At least he didn't say the full thing, or real thing. Hello, Schizophrenic Batman. Welcome in. Best wishes this year, Mr. John in chat. Thank you, Ruined Hippo. Good to see you. You're doing this for the love of the game and you're not paid? Absolutely. Yeah, because I have fun doing it. Which, yeah, I guess is basically just for the love of the game. Any human pirate beings, if we can consider pirates human beings. Northwest. That's where I was originally going. Oh, why is it so warm in my room? Is that rock or is that ship? That's a rock. Hello, Kenzie. Welcome in. How old are you? 22. I swear this guy don't miss any harpoon shots. I mean, I literally just did, but we'll go with that. We'll go with that. How can you improve your Sea Thieves skills? Believe it or not, play the game. No way. It's almost like playing the game makes you better at it. How do you feel about Jinxie reviving the game? Well, I will say he's not doing a very good job. He's played a total of 2.5 hours. And that's on 2 different days. He's not doing the best job. I hate to break it to him. But I mean, if he wants to revive the game, he's gotta actually play the game. And also, I've said this from the beginning that people have been asking it, how I feel about him reviving the game. Sea of Thieves will only get revived if Sea of Thieves / Rare actually puts out good updates and updates with replayability. Love you, John Anti-Cheat. You never cheated in your life, for you. Good. Good. Because if you did, we'd skin you alive. Yeah. Fate worse than... Fate worse than death. Fate worse than death. Fucking spate. 2K people, started playing that. I'm fucking stupid, Jesus Christ. Wait, no. Yeah, no, that is misspelled. I'm not that stupid. 2K people started playing the game, since Jinxie played it. Yeah, I've heard that he, like, overflooded the, like, Garden Warfare or something, servers with his fan base. The only difference is, from other games that he's flooded with his fans, Sea of Thieves is a little bit different. You got a lot of racist people with mics, open proxy chat, stream snipers, cheaters, sweats. The game's been out for like 7 to 8 years now, so anybody new coming in, very high chance they're gonna get absolutely demolished, especially if they're trying to do any PvP. A little bit different than other games they've probably flooded. The Sea of Thieves is a bit less forgiving, especially to new players. you're all good, Gaswada? I think I said that right. I'm glad that you didn't say the full word. Thanks for saying your dude was trash in a polite way. Hey, I mean, I'm a sophisticated gentleman. I insult people with class. Most of the time. Well, no, actually, all the time. I do, yeah. I pretty much always insult people with class. Let's see. should do Tarkov anti-cheat, I would probably just get yelled at by a bunch of Russians. I wouldn't know what they're saying, but I'd probably get yelled at by a lot of Russians. What ship says that? This is the Azir Scout. It's from Arena, so if you didn't play Arena, you're shit out of luck. Stream snipers are crazy. Yeah, and especially with somebody that big, they're bound to get stream sniped. Which is why I am very surprised he didn't just like take the time to turn on streamer mode, go through his settings, see what he can do to mitigate stream sniping, but I don't know, maybe he's just not familiar enough with the game. What's your favorite punishment to give the cheaters? Public embarrassment. Just letting everybody perceive their asses, I think is honestly punishment enough. Where are you going? There. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Do you think you're gonna try Arc Raiders? I did try. I can't speak. I tried Arc Raiders. I tried Arc Raiders already. It's alright. It kind of went about how I expected it to. I had like one goofy interaction with somebody, and then 9 times out of 10, when I try talking to somebody, they just shoot us. That, or they just like don't really give that much of a response, or they're just mute and they're just trying to get out if they're like solos. Not the best for like fun interactions with other people, to be honest. Which I expected. It's an extraction game. Bro's doing the parkour thing? Oh, I do this all the time. I got gamer ADHD. Y'all should see me while I'm having like a conversation in a Discord call with a friend, and I'm on Minecraft. I'm fucking parkouring around. Can anybody explain? Explain what? Also, thank you for the gift. H. Brunson. Alright at naval, but your gun skills are trash. I'm probably not very good at guns either. I almost never use them. This grapple gun is the closest thing to a gun that I use. Is this Reaper? Oh, they're just like alongside me. I see. How could you force TDM in solo Hourglass, Mr. John Anti-cheat? You can't really force TDM unless you're just really good at boarding. You can board their ship and PvP them. Yeah, you can't really force it. You could ask them. Sometimes you might get lucky and find somebody that wants to TDM as well. That's kind of the only way you can like ensure, I guess, TDM in Hourglass. Or find like a content creator that hosts like private server TDM shit. I know Skelly Curse does that every once in a while. How long have you been playing this game? 22 minutes today. What kind of shooter do you like to play before SAW? I'm a big like war sim guy. Mainly Hell Let Loose was a big one that I loved playing. Hell Let Loose, Battlefield 1. I've been playing a bit of Battlefield 6. What's the other thing I started playing? Oh yeah, I've been playing some Chivalry of recent. That's been fun. You love Hell Let Loose? I am a god tier medic in Hell Let Loose. I just run around yelling at people as I res them. I think the most I've resed in like one server was like 50 to 60 people. And I remember my friend was a commander, so he could hear all the like commanders of all the squads on the comms, and they're going like, dude, this guy's going crazy, he's reviving everyone. It was funny. Yeah, that's a fun game. I need to re-download it. I've been kind of craving some Hell Let Loose. Try Armada Reforger. I've heard about that one. Some people have been telling me I should play it. I know, it's a bit more modern, and I like the World War stuff a little bit. I like older shit. Hello there, gentlemen. No need for that. Ow. 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 Don't worry, I have insurance. Did they just snipe at me? I don't think they did, actually. If they did, I probably would have seen a bullet. I don't know why I'm trying to save my ship. I do not care if this thing sinks. Let me go say hi. Hello there, gentlemen. How goes it? Now, would any of you gents happen to be using 8 sheets by chance? That is quite rude, sir. No need for that. Oh, we got some sweaty double gunners, it looks like. I couldn't even get that pineapple down before they got me. I made your night, John. Thank you for your appearance. If Sea of Thieves is gonna be revived, they need more people like you and less sweats, toxicity hackers. Keep up the work you do, you fine gentlemen. Thank you, thank you. I mean, unfortunately, that's wishful thinking. That'll... Ow. Do you mind? It's okay. I'll hitch a ride. You seem like nice skeleton. Okay, you're not a nice skeleton. You're not letting me board your ship. Let me on the ladder. This is why we can't have nice things. My god. Armory Forger with Afghanistan mode is sick. Is that like a game mode or like a mod or something? It should be fine as long as it's going rotate mode. Do I got any more pineapples? No, not really. Long time no see, gents. How you doing?
You're not John Anti-Cheat.
Now, do you have proof of that, sir? That's quite rude. Calm down. No need for that, lads. Chill out. Now, we can be diplomatic about this. Get board a skeleton ship? Well, it wouldn't let me on the ladder. It didn't give me any prompt to grab it. You're a bad guy? Cry about it. Actually cry about it. I will be laughing. Oh my god, I'm almost sunk. They've been lining me up. Actually, I think I've just still have these holes in my ship. 3 sweaty double gunners on 1 brig is gonna be quite the trick to board, I will say. That is not gonna be easy. At least I can keep going rotating. Go rotating. Keep spinning. And attempting to board again, but that's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be tricky. I doubt they're gonna listen to me, so we're gonna have to oh, they are being kind of far away. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Threaten to smell their feet if they're double gunning? Is that a effective method to ward them off? Is that how you ward off double gunners? Works for you? I'll have to employ the method. We'll see if it works. How do you get that bucket? It's from like season 10, I think. What, Xbox you player? And I play on PC. I just use a controller. They finished the world event. Cool. The plug, Captain by VC Dart 420, pledged to Poseidon. Nice. One, two, three. Long time no see, gents. Now, if you don't mind, as I mentioned before, I'm just trying to check your ship. So compliance would be appreciated. Though I am a stubborn bastard, so I will keep coming back. Don't worry, I'll get there eventually. Long time no see. Now, would we happen to be using any cheats? Fecy Dart, Mr. Zoom, and Mr. Don?
No, Mr.
I don't know why you're
Anti-Cheat.
holding that cannonball. That's not gonna do much.
Would you happen to be one John Anti-Cheat?
Perhaps, perhaps. Although I thought you said earlier I wasn't John Anti-Cheat, so...
You sound like
What do
John
you think?
Anti-Cheat. How do we know you're not using any cheats, huh?
7.5 mil, not too shabby. 3.3 mil. There Mr. Don is. 7.3 mil. Okay, the stats aren't too shabby. Hello, Mr. Zoomer. 2210. So I've gotten a response from Mr. Fecy. I saw him doing a no turn. Would you or Mr. Zoomer happen to be cheating?
Are you speaking to me?
Well, yeah, I'm asking you and Mr. Zoomer.
No, sir. No, sir.
That's good.
It's
That's good.
a Mrs. Zoomer.
Oh,
Right.
Mrs. Zoomer. Do you speak for Mrs. Zoomer, since I presume she doesn't have a mic?
I can speak on her behalf. Yes, she is not a cheater.
That's good.
She can
That's
speak
good.
through my mic if you would. Miss Zoomer.
I am not a cheater.
Good.
There you
Just
go.
on the
There you go.
records.
I think
Mrs.
sufficient
Zoomer
evidence has been
is
provided.
Not a cheater. Naturally. Just gonna get the rest of this filled out. A lot of boxes to check.
Oh yeah.
And alcohol to drink. Alright. Well, everything's looking up to code, Mr. Don. You make sure to stay safe out there. And Mrs. Zoomer and Fecy Dart.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Godspeed.
You make the seas a better place, my friend.
Imagine if I nailed my own ship at that. That'd be a crazy shot. Good old blunder plus sniper. Were they using blunder? I saw somebody use that pistol. So comp? Yeah, for some reason, Sea Thieves is pretty competitive. Although, that is coming from somebody with the saw in their name, so... I have a feeling you may also be competitive if your name's whatever it was something saw. I don't think I've ever come across somebody with the name, or the word saw in their name that wasn't a sweat. Either a cheater or a sweat. Usually the cheaters will have it in their name, or the like sweaty ass hourglass players always have sod in their name. I don't think I've come across a single like swabby with the word saw in their name. What's the name? Sea Thieves. 100 gigabyte saw in the big 26. You say that like it's a new thing. And it's not 120. It's 100. Or it is 120, sorry. It's not 100, it's 120. And Sea of Thieves has always been 120 gigs. I remember back when I started playing around like 2019, 2020, it was around 120 gigs. Why do you sound like that? Because, believe it or not, when I speak, like, you know, vocal cords, when I talk, create noise from my throat, it comes out. Yeah, and then it sounds like how a human being sounds when they talk. Some crazy shit, I know, yeah. And cry about it. Just want to also throw that out there because people like to cry about it, so feel free to cry about it. I will laugh at you. How do you move so easily between ships like that? I'm very good at boarding. I have, unfortunately, like over 1,000 hours of sheerly inspections. I've gotten very good at boarding. You like how he was very sus if it was John or not? With AI nowadays, you can't tell. Trust me, it's messed up. I mean, I will say, not that I'm aware of, I don't think I've come across anybody using, like, AI voice changers or something. Though I don't doubt it. I know AI is continuously getting better, though I would consider that getting worse. As in, it's a bad thing. Peak brig users. Just grapple to the mast of the Skelly ship. You can't grapple onto the mast of any ship. Doesn't work. I wish you could. Apparently you could in like the Insiders, the beta testing, before they added grapple guns, and I guess it was too broken, so they disabled it. The most you can grapple to is like the deck of a ship. Pretty much anywhere within the deck, or the inside of the ship. Well, it's kind of weird where sometimes it just, like, if you hit the wrong spot on the ship, it just won't work. Use colorblind settings? No. It's on default, as far as, like, visuals. I mean, I have my graphics turned down. So, I just have the blind settings on. You only get to see half the, the graphics. Don't you get bored from the game? Oh, absolutely. That's why this is all I do. I only do inspections. And goof around and talk to people. I don't play the game normally. I would rather bash my head against a wall. That'd be more enjoyment. As an Xbox player, you don't find anybody in this game when you get online. Well, to be fair, it's only 6 crews per server, which honestly isn't fair, but that's what we get. So yeah, it's 6 crews per server, and yeah, that's why you hardly see anybody. I always just look for people on the map, and when I don't see anybody, like right now, because I've probably checked everything. Oh, that's probably the ship we've already inspected. That's awfully close, and also a Reaper. When you can't find shit, you dive to a new server. Hold on, what the? Why am I getting so many messages? Oh, I see. What was I gonna say? Let me allow this one, there we go. There we go. Whenever you play, you get, straight-up assholes in your server, which, kinda ruins it for you. I mean, to be fair, that is a lot of the game. You're gonna get a lot of goons that are, sweaty, or just like trash talkers. I mean, you don't see a lot of it on my stream, because for the most part, people tend to be a little bit nicer when they recognize me. They're less likely to call me a slur. And I also don't PvP people much, so they don't really have a reason to get mad at me. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's a fairly toxic game. But at the same time, what game with proxy chat isn't toxic? I mean, the only game I can think of is like Hell Let Loose is probably the only game with like open proxy chat and a lot of people that isn't really that toxic, but you also can't talk to like the enemy team. If you could, it probably would be a little bit more toxic. Toxic games are more fun. That's an opinion I'm afraid I cannot agree with. I'm not a big fan of, you know, being called the N-word or slurs, you know. Yeah, debatable. This isn't live? You're not live, actually. You're sleeping right now. You are not awake. It's all a figment of your imagination. Have you beat the game and that's why you're doing inspections? you don't really beat Sea of Thieves. There is no beating Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves beats you until you're bludgeoned on the ground and bloody, begging for a decent update to save you from your miserable existence. And then Rare says, yes, my little sack of shit. I'll give you something. Here's a nice little reskinned boss to keep you occupied for a week. By the way, fuck you. Enjoy the same cycle that we've had for the past 8 years. So it's like real life, there's all kinds of people, but at least on site you can kill the a-holes, assuming you're better than them. So, sometimes. If I was an asshole, a lot of people would probably have trouble killing me. And then I'd just be like, you know, a piece of shit and hard to kill. Hello there. How you doing? I think you missed. Mr. Armageddon 2019. How'd you happen to be using any cheats by chance, Mr. Armageddon? Any cheats or hacks? 1 mil, not too bad. Any cheats or hacks, Mr. Armageddon 2019? Very important that I ask. You're not gonna shoot me with that blunder, are you, Mr. Armageddon? Thank you for the gift sub, Neon. Neon Pig Juice. I appreciate it. I think I confused him. Once you max out everything, all you can do is fuck around until they add something new, and then back to fucking around. Well, then they add some new shit and then give you very boring and tedious combinations to grind for, if you're a completionist. That's really the only way you truly beat the game. In your experience, Outlast Trials has proxy, I'm guessing you mean chat, and the community is nice. Outlast Trials. Is that the one that's like a horror game? I feel like I've heard that one. What season did you start? I started before Seasons. I started when Reaper's Hideout was first added, which was before Season 1, so. Alright, riveting conversation. Let me raid your pantry real quick here. Interesting place to hide a storage crate. Well. This server is dead as fuck. Alright, well you stay safe out there, Mr. Armageddon. If you come across any cheaters, you let me know, and John Anti-Cheat will handle it. Godspeed! Actually, I'm gonna shoot myself out of this one, because that's my ship. Cool. Good morning from Greece. Hello, Mastro. Welcome in. What do you do if you find a cheater? Do you have perks to ban or something? Nope. I report them to Rare, send in all the video evidence, and then Rare bans them. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes. That's how it's done. Pirate's Nightmare. I will say, I don't think any pirates are having nightmares over that, man. That was not a very nightmare-inspiring, cannon shot. Neither was that, but, you know. Two sides of the same coin, as they say. That's him, right? Yeah, okay. I thought somebody else pulled up for a second. Is the Worm Eater counter accurate? Yes and no. I don't update it all the time, or I guess very frequently, but it is within the, like, probably thousandths accurate. Why do you hunt cheaters? Because I have fun doing it. Thank you for the gifts, Filzy and Trico. JFR. What's a good reason to hunt cheaters? Well, cheaters ruin the game for anybody that they come across. Cheaters have an unfair advantage over everyone, so they are a net negative for the game and the people playing the game. That's a good reason to not want them in the game. And yeah, because Rare's anti-cheat also sucks ass, so you kind of do have to take it into your hands to actually get cheaters dealt with. Because rest assured, the anti-cheat's not doing it. Does it hurt cheaters? Getting banned? Depends how good the cheater is at ban evading. It can. It's better than doing nothing. Try to change your pirate profile, or your profile picture, but it's not working. I don't know why it wouldn't be working. Just upload a photo and change it. How do you not get bored? I feel like I already answered this, because I don't play the game normally. This is all I do. I sail around, I talk to people, goof around. That's how I have fun. It's the interactions. Yeah, a lot of times the interaction may suck. If people don't talk, don't really interact at all, or just try to kill me, or, you know, the less than savory inspections, but that's part of it. That's just the player base, so. The best moments are every once in a while, the funny people we come across are just like the chill inspections, the fun people, the unique pirates. On the very, very rare occasion somebody's like role-playing or doing something unique, that's always fun to see. How many cheaters have you reported since you played Sea of Thieves? 18. Although I do imagine a lot of cheaters probably evade me. Well, I say evade me, they probably avoid me. But, I mean, I guess that's a good thing when you think about it, because the time that I'm hunting is safe time for people to be playing the game, because they don't have to worry about cheaters when they're hiding from me. Anybody in the server? Or is it dead? Butter their biscuits? Well, that would require us to find biscuits to butter, so don't you worry, we will eventually. Oh my god, it's the opposite side of the server. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just dying inside because of how long I'm gonna have to sail. That's Shelly. I didn't mean to buy meat from you, but I'll take it. Now the question is, are you actually gonna give me everything? Yo, whatever. I'm Shelly from Ancient Spire Outpost, and I fucking hate giving shit to Mr. Anti-Cheat, because he's a fucking... Wait, hold on. She gave me more pineapples. So you have been scamming me, Shelly, and you just now decide to give me more pineapples. I'm firebombing your shop. I don't like Shelly of Ancient Spire Outpost. The amount of times this motherfucker has scammed me and not given me the shit I pay for. Too many times. Too many times. Shelly is an op. Shelly is in a day one op. Thank you for the lurking, Perfect Goat. I appreciate it. Is that your real voice? No, I'm actually voiced by a middle-aged white woman. Yeah. I'm not actually real. I'm the product of a voice actor. Middle-aged white woman. Yeah. I'm like the English Naruto voice actor. The merchant always keeps away your storage crate. Yeah, I hate when that happens too. I always have that happen when I try buying bait crates. And the hunters call people, just don't give me my bait crate. I'm like, oh, lovely. Now I have to go buy shit. Why? What language do you speak? What language do you think I speak? Are you stupid? What am I speaking right now? Unless you don't understand what I'm speaking right now. Do you not know what language I'm speaking? Huh? You stream anywhere else? On Twitch. You think this is Hindi? Yeah, close enough. Speaking German right now? Yeah. Maybe it's a mix of both. It's Hindi German. You know, yeah, throw a little bit of Spanish in there too. You speak fluent American. Congrats. Why jumping around? Because I feel like it. You got a problem with me jumping around? Would you rather I jump in place? What game? This is Rust. Hello, Male Cole. Welcome in. Yep, Rust. Nice boat you have. Thank you. It's a sloop. I know, you've probably never seen a sloop before. Probably the rarest ship on the seas, you know? I mean, most people just, you know, sail around in rowboats. Or row their rowboats, I should say. They don't got sails. They're poor. Are Ghost Cats traumatized from Hourglass? I feel like you and the Ghost Cat are probably traumatized from Hourglass. It can be a pretty traumatizing experience. What's the name of the Rust server? Rust Server 1. Evening, John. Found any dirty cheaters yet? Well, we've been at it for almost an hour, and we've inspected a couple people, so no. Echo? No. That's all I have to say. No. Nice try. There is no echo. What kind of car are you driving right now? I'd say this is probably like a Nissan Altima. But blue. It's the blue and white version. You met many cheaters in your pirate career and hope you got one of them. It's possible I could have gotten some of them. Although I also have a very sneaking suspicion, depending on what servers you are and how much you played Sea of Thieves, some of the people you thought were cheating could just be normal players or sweats. There are a lot of players that give out accusations quite often. Game's still alive, you thought it died? I mean, it's not fully dead, but it's definitely, it's getting there. It's on its way. It's knocking on death's door, probably in like a year from now, dare I say. I mean, a lot of the Sea of Thieves content creators, at least as far as like YouTube and, I don't know about TikTok, or Instagram, but as far as YouTube goes, a lot of the Sea of Thieves content creators have quit and just really slowed down making content. Prime example would be Clip the Story Guy. Makes videos a lot less often than he used to, Sea of Thieves videos that is. Exodus Ablaze pretty much fully quit Sea of Thieves. John Bardcore fully quit Sea of Thieves. Bodhi and Kai, they're more TikTok, but Bodhi and Kai fully quit Sea of Thieves a while ago. I think Toxie Sinclair still uploads onto YouTube, but from what I've seen, it's a lot less often. Yeah, that tends to be the case, Jackie. Yeah. I mean, really, as far as content creation goes, really the only people that are kind of like still keeping Sea of Thieves alive as far as content creation and media side goes is like Theb. As far as YouTube goes, probably like Theb, Cliff whenever he makes a video every like couple months. Honestly, I haven't even been seeing much from the update people like Fuzzy Bond or some of the other guys. I think it's like Pixel something. I haven't been seeing much from them either. They're usually like jumping on the updates and making videos, but I haven't been seeing much from them either. What about Absolute Pixel? I haven't been seeing much videos popping up from him. Is he still making like Sea of Thieves content consistently? You think Jinxie will revive it? No. He has not managed to last over 2.5 hours. He's gotta either really dedicate to Sea of Thieves if he wants to bring it to life. Looks like that guy left. And even then, even if he is able to bring a lot of people to the seas, they're not gonna last very long. Knowing Sea of Thieves, they're not gonna last very long. The only way this game gets better is if Rare puts better updates out. Because good updates from Rare could infinitely do more than a big content creator playing this game. If Rare put out a really good update, it would grab a lot of attention and they'd get a lot of money from new people joining the game, new people playing the game. It would be basically like when they did the Pirates of the Caribbean crossover. So the game is very beginner friendly. The problem is the community is not beginner friendly. You could, like, as a beginner to the game, you could, you know, do plenty, learn how to play the game in the like single player mode or in the open seas. If you didn't come across people that just like are toxic or wreck your ass. Yeah, I don't really need to say anything else. Yeah, that would be my opinion on that. You enjoyed Jack Sparrow Quest? I don't really like the Tall Tales. They're kind of boring to me. I haven't done any of them, or hardly any of them. Community, or about community is a big problem. Yeah, the community is a big issue. The recent updates have done pretty well, but 40 quid Steam is pretty steep, and the only metrics you have, you don't see the Xbox Game Pass metrics, which are much higher. I'd have to disagree with you on a lot of that. As far as the cost, yeah, 40 is a little much, but it does go on sale quite often for 15 to 20, which is, I would say, a pretty reasonable price. And pretty much any like holiday, they always put it on sale. So if you just wait for the sale, the price isn't that bad. As for the updates being pretty good, I'd have to disagree with that. What tends to happen, and you can kind of watch the Steam chart numbers, a lot of people will get on for like 1 to 2 weeks at most after they put out a new update, like the recent update, with them adding the Guardian boss. And people play it for a little bit, and then they leave. There's not much replayability to it, it's not getting people coming back, and it's definitely not satisfying the like people that have been playing this game for a while. The sweats, the veterans, the casuals that have had the game for a long time, or people with a lot of hours into the game. It's definitely not keeping the attention of them for very long. As for Xbox metrics, you're probably right. There probably are a lot of metrics on Xbox. I don't know the Xbox metrics, and I do know Game Pass does bring in a lot of people, because obviously you're not like paying for the game directly if you have Game Pass. So I'm sure the game probably has bigger numbers if you add like Steam with Xbox, but as somebody that's been playing this game for like 6 to 7 years, and has over 2,000 hours, I would have to say, in my opinion, the updates are pretty lackluster, and there's a lot better things they could do. They could do a lot more updates with better replayability. Yeah, that's definitely the seasonal content for a limited time. I don't get that. That's very stupid. Oh god. Thank you for the gift, Tariko. I appreciate it. One thing you hate about SOD is sharks. Like the big sharks or the small sharks? Megalodons or little ones? I mean, the little ones are pretty easy to kill. Megs can be sometimes annoying. Like the small ones, they're not that hard. Just sword dash them in the water and then swipe them twice and they're dead. You'll kill them before they even bite you. Xbox is overrated. I mean, I would argue consoles in general are overrated. But that's a completely different discussion. What's your opinion on Sail VR? I've never played it, so I don't really have an opinion on it. I mean, I'm sure it's probably a fun pirate sailing experience for VR games. I don't really play much VR, so I don't really know. Let me get a prediction running here. Oh god, TikTok is just full of the numbers. Is Blowdart Knife a good combo? Not really. If I'm in your face with a sword, that Blowdart Knife isn't gonna save you. You got no way of blocking. You're gonna have to run away and I can still probably catch you. Not the best combo, I would argue. Knives can sometimes be good if you want like a really fast throwable, if you're really good with them. Might be a good pair with like a sword maybe. And then blow dart's good if you want to get people off a ladder when you're trying to board, but I wouldn't run both. Is the game pay to win? No. No, there's nothing pay to win about the game. You can spend as much money as you want, all you're gonna get is cosmetics. Your job in VR, bro? No. It's not my job to play VR chat or VR games and anti-cheat. I'd rather not give myself an aneurysm. Well, if you would rather do that, then you can do that. I don't like VR. I'm not a big fan of it. Oh, you're gonna do my job in Sail VR. Go for it, champ. Although I'm sure people have probably already beat you to it. I remember a couple people, like, ages ago were asking me about Sail VR or, like, asking to do it. So, you're welcome to. I don't know how it's gonna go, but go for it. See, no, I already read that one. Thank you for the hydrate. Overall, you think SOT has a bit of a marketing issue? You feel like shit should be marketed much more, PvP oriented? Kinda. I'd agree a little bit with that. I mean, I think the big issue with Sea of Thieves is the updates need replayability. Cause if their updates were like game modes, like battle royales, high risk, high reward game mode, shit that like, stuff like Hourglass, update Hourglass, do like 2v2 battles or 3v3 battles, not just 1v1s. Stuff that will have people coming back and are kind of like, anybody can play, you don't have to be a sweat to play. But it still has some sort of like competitiveness to it. Stuff like that, I feel like would help the game, and it would bring people that aren't just like Sea of Thieves players into the game, because somebody's gonna be like, oh, here's a battle royale style game mode, or here's a new type of game mode that interests me. I don't play Sea of Thieves, but now I'm gonna try it out because this is something that's got replayability to it, not just like add a little, you know, a boss that people get bored of after a week and half the time it's just retextured content. Hello there. How you doing, gents? Now, would any of you lads happen to be cheating by chance on the La Concha? I'm not gonna say the rest of your name because I feel like that might be a bad word, though it looks Spanish. Hi there. How you doing? Mr. Mephisto. Now, would any of you lads happen to be using cheats by chance? Mr. Mephisto, or, who's this one? It's Mr. Santiago. Go glow. That'll buff out. That'll buff out. I have a feeling these guys don't speak English. Have you you're speaking, I don't think your game chat's on. I'm not able to hear you. That'll buff out. How come the Wormcat count isn't going up? It's not automatic. I manually update all the counters. How was your love for Arena? Felt much less intimidating to start at instead of Hourglass. Yeah, I mean, if they added more stuff like that, I really think it would bring a lot more people to the game, and people would keep playing the game. They wouldn't just get bored after like a week or two. Hello there. Rebel. Rebel Jacho, however I say that. Oh, I saw a mic. Got a new player, you joined at the start of Season 10, your friend started Season 9. He bugs here on how, he is an OG. I wouldn't quite consider Season 9 an OG. I do not know Spanish. Unfortunately. Only thing I know is, muchas grande, muy bien gracias. Señorita. Si, senor. Yeah, Ringo? That's all I know. That probably made no sense. Alright, well I don't think you gents are cheating, so you stay safe out there. Godspeed. Anyways, thoughts on 1v1v1 Hourglass mode? Oh, I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I don't know about Mike, maybe. Likely that, and they probably don't know English, if I had to guess, because they put in chat Spanish. Oh, they know bye. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think they were cheating. So you shouldn't get the game for 13? You mean $13? Like, is it on sale? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, they were friendly. That's true. They were friendly. Let's see. 3-ship Hourglass? Yeah. I wouldn't be against that. I mean, honestly, any update to Hourglass, I would welcome. You know? 1v1v1, 4-ship free-for-all, 2v2s, 3v3. I mean, there's a lot they could do. 4v4. I'd be open to all of it, to be honest. Yeah. You're supporting bananas in this game a bad, or is supporting bananas in this game a bad thing? I mean, you're welcome to support bananas all you want. I wouldn't personally use bananas because they're like the worst food source, but I mean, you're welcome to. What other games do you play? Of recent, it's been Chivalry 2, Battlefield 6, Arc Raiders, and, which I'm not gonna lie, I kinda got bored of Arc Raiders fairly quick. Like mini games, gets very repetitive. Is this Hourglass? No. No, this is not. Is Battlefield 6 worth it? Is it good? Oh, it's not bad. I mean, it's, the mechanics for it are definitely like, you know, feel new. I still like Battlefield 1 more though, just as far as like the general aesthetic, the maps, the weapons, and vehicles and such. Battlefield 6, it feels a little bit COD-esque. Which I don't mind, because it's got, like, you can slide, you can, I guess, you can always go prone, but it's kind of got the COD mechanics where when you go prone, you, like, dolphin dive into a prone, and then you can slide. A lot of movement stuff. So it kind of has a little bit of, like, the COD mechanics to it, which Battlefield 1 doesn't have. So that's kind of the only downside to Battlefield 1. It's obviously an older game. It's been out for, like, 10 years or something. So a little bit out of date as far as the mechanics go. Though I wouldn't say it's worth $70. I'd probably say maybe 40, 50 at most. You enjoy playing Hourglass? No. I like talking to people and inspecting people, although Hourglass tends to be the, like, least enjoyable. Because more often than not, people, are not very open to interacting, and they just go straight to violence. It also feels a little bit less organic when I come across people in Hourglass, or I say come across people, when I queue against people in Hourglass. Because it's not like I'm finding them on the open seas while they're doing shit or in a battle or something. They're kind of, you know, you're queuing them for PvP. So, it's not my, like, ideal way of finding people, but it's a good way to find people when the servers are dead, and I need to swap servers, so. Should do a challenge where you try to fish on somebody's boat while talking and inspecting them. Kanye, going off, I'm guessing it's kinda, not Kanye, kinda going off of the one time you fished on somebody's boat, or that one guy's boat. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hard to fish on somebody's boat while I'm talking to them. I mean, I've done it before. I see our downside to playing with how much I play this game. There's only so much goofy shit you can do, and at some point it just gets really repetitive. Even, you know, the shit I usually do. So, like, as far as gimmicks go and, like, trying to do goofy stuff, there's only so much you can do. You play Siege? No. I tried it before. I've played it very few times. Well, didn't really get into it. It's also one of those just kind of like very sweaty games. Hello there. How goes it? Greetings. Now, do you happen to be using any cheats by chance? That's quite rude, sir. There's no need for that. I need to know if you're cheating. Calm down, sir. Sir, that is very unprofessional of you. Sir. Man, I kept getting stuck on stuff. Siege is very annoying. Yeah, the Siege is kind of like a CSGO, you know? I'm not a big fan of it. Siege starts out hard, but once you get into it, you unlock your rank. You're stuck playing until you rage. Well, that doesn't sound very fun. Oh my god, I perfectly went around that. Goddamn. That was hella lucky. I figured I would have run into the island. So he's got a blunder and a sword. As long as I sprint around and avoid the lower decks, I can quite easily avoid his sword. I just gotta make sure I don't go below deck. That's like the one weakness. When I'm boarding and somebody else has a sword, if you go below deck, you're kinda cooked. And you also gotta sprint, you gotta be moving, or else they're gonna stun lock you. And the second you start getting stabbed, you gotta eat if you want to stay alive. A lot of rules of engagement when you think about it. Thanks for the grog sip. What made you want to hunt cheaters? I thought it would be funny. People were complaining about the cheaters, so I was like, it would be funny to hunt them. And I've stuck with the bit. Is he going faster than me, somehow? No, not really. Just going against wind. How do you find, cheaters? Do you use cheats to find them? No. Come back! I'm not here to fight you! I want to inspect your ship. Well, he's definitely living up to the Reaper name. Running like a coward. Gotta love it. Good to see you though, Harper. I don't remember if I said that already. If I did, too bad. Love your videos because they're funny, thank you. Glad you enjoy them. Just got into Sea Thieves, glad you found my content. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a brig. Okay. That's the Spanish dudes, isn't it? Hello again. Long time no see. You're getting nailed a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Is he even on his ship? That's the Spanish, guys. I don't think this guy's even on his ship. Oh, there he is. Ah, there you are, Mr. Gruffy. I'm gonna assume that's your name. Now, would you happen to be using any cheats by chance, Mr. Gruffy? Any cheats or hacks? Don't worry, I'm patient. Best company in Sea of Thieves. As far as money goes, probably Reapers. You make the most from Reapers. That almost hit me. Thank you, Mr. Gruffy. I almost fell off your ship. My poor ship just passing by. Don't mind my ship. I do have insurance, so that'll buff out. That'll buff out. Oops. Not me inadvertently attacking the... God damn, these guys are good. At least with their can shots. Oh, kinda. They were hitting all their shots. There they go. I don't know if this guy's a mic, not gonna lie. Did we have a prediction running for this guy? We did. And everybody put it into mute, so we're just gonna put yes to mute, because he has not spoke. Well, he doesn't seem to be cheating. From my observations. Oh. They're grappling him. Oh, they just stole him. That's crazy. They kidnapped him. Well, he's doing pretty good. I would have grappled one of them, but... Well done. Is he back already? Sound like somebody just bucketed his ship. Yeah, he's back already. Damn. Not bad. Randomly found you here. What's up? Not too much. Doing my inspections. Welcome in. Colin TV. Thank you for the stretch. Honey Hero. Did he dance on their deck? Did he? I must have missed it if he did. There's the Discord if anybody wants to join. Oh, you must have a crewmate. Yeah, somebody's repairing. Ninja Vortex, 1972. Would you happen to be using any cheats, Mr. Ninja Vortex? Guess I'll just chill up here and sit. Using any cheats or hacks? Or your crewmate, of course. I still haven't gotten an answer from him. I shot this guy who was on your ship with his cannon, and he was shooting at you back, or back at you. We see your clips on TikTok. That tends to be where people see my stuff. Welcome in though. Hello Armageddon, good to see you. You were here about 20 minutes ago. That is true. I recognize the name. I believe, was it Hourglass? I think it was Hourglass. Hello, Jackson Yes. They know they have the right to remain silent? Well, I mean, I wouldn't quite consider it the right to remain silent. If I wanted, I could just kill them and sink their ship. But I'm a dignified man. Cheater count, we're at 18. Total. What do you do to cheaters? Observe, eliminate? I do observe them when I come across them. I get plenty of video evidence and I send it into Rare. And they do the rest. Momentous occasion for you. Hell yeah. Was that border they're sending over? Not gonna lie, I don't think they can lob the nades far enough to reach out. Oh, the border made it though. Should I pull him? I'm gonna pull him. Why am I getting the strays? What the hell? Bro, I helped him on the ship, he's trying to kill me, what the fuck? Lobotomites, my god. Nah, he's got nothing. I'll be fine up here. Brother gotta do to not catch strays. They'll never know. I'm simply a barrel that was always on the ship. Nothing to say here. Well, there's no need for that, sir. That's quite rude. No need for that, sir. Now, you still haven't answered my question as to whether you're cheating or not, Mr. Vortex. Any cheats or hacks? Well, that's quite rude. I'm gonna have to ask you to not do that. Oh, well, that didn't work. Well, I guess I'm joining the enemies. Where's the brig at? I'm changing sides. People aren't listening to me. Ah, what the fuck? How did you hit that? And I was mid-grapple. I didn't even see the bullet. I don't even know where the brig is. Oh, they sunk. I see. Wait, no, that's not them. Where are they at? That's the sloop. I don't know where the brig went. They might have sunk. Or I guess got left. I can't speak, Jesus Christ. Gotten left behind. Oh well. I think I can confidently say they're probably not cheating. How skilled are you at Sea of Thieves? I'm good at boarding, and I'm good at, I'm decent at hand-to-hand PvP with a sword. That's kind of it. I'm pretty bad at, like, naval warfare. Helming, I'm not great at. Yeah. I guess they're making it easy for me to board at least. Are you streaming on Twitch? I'll let you answer that yourself. Where's your sloop? That thing has been long gone. I've been squatting for a hot minute. I do hear cannon shots though, so there might be the brig over there, I think. Might be fighting the burning blade. Which might be what these guys were going after, if I had to guess. Yeah, they're too wide. I'm not gonna make that. You like Dr. Pepper? Yeah. Dr. Pepper is pretty good. Hello there, shark. Well, time to go back to the ship. Are you live? No. Totally not. Is this game worth the grind? I mean, if you enjoy the game, I would say it's worth the grind. I mean, you could argue that no game is worth the grind, because, I mean, the only thing there is to get out of gaming is enjoyment, so, you know. Depends on you as a person, whether this is the kind of game you enjoy. You think you have galophobia? I have no idea what that is. You're gonna have to translate. What's your pirate's name on here? John. John Antici. That's not what I want to eat. Well, I think we've probably gotten everybody. At least anybody nearby. I am gonna be right back. Yeah, we've already checked those two. That's the brig, I believe, and that's the sloop. And they're fighting a burning blade. I might go over there just to see what's poppin', you know, how the battle's going. Though we probably should be doing inspections, so I'm gonna go grab a drink, and then when we come back, we're gonna dive to a new server more than likely, and yeah, that's the plan. Think I've spotted your boat once? Well, it is possible that you've come across a impersonator, because there are people who impersonate me. You want a duo or something? Nope. I do not join people. The only people that join me are, like, friends that I've known for a fairly long time. If I let randos join me, it doesn't end well. Also, it's a pain in the ass trying to get some random person to, like, follow my shit and, not kill everyone on site. That's been... Granted, it was a friend who was doing it, but that has happened once where I've really had to reel in somebody because they just wanted to kill everyone. Not you, John? Gotcha. I didn't realize you were talking to somebody else. How do you get more people in your game? You can't get more people in your game. The 6 amount of ships is the max amount of crews per server. I just hunt people down. I look for them marked on the map. I take a look around when I'm in a server, see if I find them, and if it's a dead server, I dive to a new server. You're a donator pirate, you're a fisherman on here. Fair enough. You remember the Singing Pirate on the Burning Blade? I do, yeah. The Singing Pirate is, I was gonna say one of the few. The Singing Pirate is the only pirate that I have sailed with again. That was just a random that I met. Mainly because they were just really funny. Yeah. And a lot of people were, like, telling me that I should, crew with them. And they're like, is the Singing Pirate gonna join us again? I was like, you know what? Why not? Also, welcome in, Boat Cook. Why are you breathing so loud? Because my mic is right in front of my face. And I don't think TikTok has, like, filters, so I can't put a noise suppression on to cut that out. So you're just gonna hear me healing. You're gonna hear me breathing and talking, and yeah, TikTok gets my unfiltered voice because I'm not able to throw on noise suppressions, as far as I'm aware. How old are you? 22. What ship says that? Azure Scout. Why aren't you sailing? Cause I'm gonna go grab a drink in a second, and then we're gonna sail. So, I'm gonna do that. Stop distracting me. You just lost to cheaters in PvP? Do you know for sure they were cheating? I'll be back though. I'll be back. Do you get paid for moderating? No, I do not. Wish I did. That'd be nice. But I don't. I'll be back though. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I know, everybody already left. Hello, bring back OG memes, welcome in. Everybody eat his delicious worms. You will never eat my delicious worms. They're mine. That was a rat. Caught any cheaters or anti-cheat? Not today, but we're looking. Possible for Asian peeps to play in an NA region? It is if you're playing with somebody else in the NA region and you're on their ship. So really the only way would be you have like an NA friend that you're playing with. Ran into a brig of cheaters aimbotting. You got report codes. Very nice, very nice. Hello, Cartoony. Good to see you. Thank you, Jackson. Got some tips for new players? Don't die. And mics save lives, so if you got a microphone, your chances of not dying are significantly higher. Because you can sometimes negotiate your way out of getting murked. Why not? Let's hourglass dive. Your opponent is noob and he hit your ship. Wait. He hit your ship, jumped onto your ship, and he sunk you shot thinking I sunk it. Motherfucker, that is not English. What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. All they got from your ship supplies was a grade 5 flag. They had 100% snipe accuracy from ship to ship at a pretty good distance. I mean, it's possible they could have just been really sweaty. Were they like glitching around or teleporting or doing anything suspicious? Okay, you're getting timed out. I already answered that question, so shut the fuck up. Bye bye. How are you underwater? This has been a feature in the game for 2 years. I'm queuing for Hourglass. Hello, Hydra. Hello, Niche Cornbread. Good evening to you too. What's underwater? I mean, are you looking at your screen? Or are you just listening? I am back. Just want to say, love your content. You're so funny. Thank you. Glad you enjoy the content. Unfortunately, you cannot jump off the ship. There's an invisible barrier stopping me. Hello, Heine. My Hourglass, so I can inspect people in Hourglass and make sure they're not cheating. It's also a quick way to server hop. It's easier than, easier and more efficient than just like scuttling my ship. Because I also get to keep my supplies. Caught any cheaters today? We have not. Are you Irish? No. I do have, like, some Irish heritage or, like, ancestry. But, no, I'm not, like, I don't live in Ireland, nor was I born Irish or in Ireland. TikTok chats are so brainless sometimes? Yeah, they are. Though it is TikTok, so it makes sense. What are your PC specs? 2060 Super, i9 9th Gen. Bad day to download cheats. True, true. I have a feeling no or not. That man almost ran into the island. Goddamn. The Whispering Eye. Tangle sauce? Greetings. How goes it? Hello, Mr. Sauce. Now, do you happen to be using any cheats by chance, Mr. Sauce? Any cheats or hacks? Auto repairs, trips to the ferry of the dam, time sunk, okay. Looks like you've been around the block. Well, there's no need for that, sir. Well, do you happen to be using any cheats by chance? That's my thing. I'm supposed to be the one filling out the papers here. Mr. Tangle Sauce. I don't think this man knows why I'm here. Any cheats or hacks, Mr. Sauce? Oh, okay. He's reporting you? I am reporting him. I'm not actually reporting him. He is giving me the silent treatment, yeah. Would you happen to have a mic by chance, Mr. Sauce? He's just emoting. I appreciate the hydrate. I am playing Hourglass, yes. He is playing dumb. I'm gonna go hide up here and spectate him. He'll never know. We'll watch him. We'll watch his movement. We'll see if he does anything suspicious. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Watermelon. Good to see you. Silent treatment is crazy. What's the Twitch? It's the same as my TikTok username. It's Bug Sensei. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to miss that. Well, he is kind of like hitting the same spot over and over in the front, which doesn't really do much. Especially if nobody's repairing, you're kicking a horse that's already dead. So dare I say, I don't think he's cheating, at least no cannon cheats. Also, if he was using ESP, he would have known where I was. He doesn't seem to have found me, so probably not cheating. You're not worried about losing your ship? I got insurance. Oh, never mind. He does see me. Well, you stay safe out there, Mr. Sauce. That's quite rude, Mr. Sauce. There's no need for that. There's no need for that, Mr. Sauce. Godspeed, though. Is it a tax write-off? Yes. Yes, it is. He has a trust fund from the Pirate Lord. Yeah, definitely. So by extension, rare. Since they don't pay me. Thank you for the gift, Trico, and totally not addicted gaming, I think that says. I appreciate the gift. Sorry to hear that your head hurts, Dark Lord. How are you underwater? Brother, I was underwater. Oh, you mean when I sunk? I thought you meant when I was diving. Well, believe it or not, when your ship sinks, it goes underwater. I know, that's crazy. Think someone was under his table? I don't know about that. I didn't see anybody under his table. Hello, Lord, however I say that. Frezia? Or Frieza. I think I said that right. Do you drink cement or eat rubber ducks? Neither. I eat food like a normal human being. Food being whole ass pineapples in 2 bites. You thought ships go up in the sky when they sink? Hey, I mean, maybe they do. Maybe I'm just spreading ship propaganda. Who's to say? Your mic wasn't working when you found me an hourglass. You feel goofy? Hey, it's all good. At least you weren't desperately trying to kill me while not saying a word. A lot of people do that. And it's, you know, it's definitely something. To say the least. It's definitely something. Especially when they're bad at the game. It's kinda sad. Have you met a moderator of the game? No. The creators of this game do not play this game. I can tell you that with confidence. I've never seen a single clip of like a Sea of Thieves employee playing Sea of Thieves. Because you would think if they played the game, people would be coming across them and like, you know, clipping it, recording it. I am not convinced the actual people who make this game play the game. How do you know if somebody's cheating? I swear, we need a counter for the amount of times, like, a different account, not even how many times it's spam, just how many times a different account, multiple different accounts ask me how I tell if somebody's cheating. It's at least, like, 50 times to 100 times every single time I stream. Why does everybody ask me that? Just watch the shit. Just watch the streams. It'll, watch the shorts, the TikToks, the videos. Do I have to answer it every time? It's all y'all ask. Are you Obama? Thank you, that's a better question. Yes, I am Obama. Michelle. They're gonna bomb the Sea of Thieves, Michelle. What do you mean the Pirate Lord is secretly a terrorist? Michelle. Fetch me my burning blade. I need to set sail on the seas. Get one of those buttons with a pre-record answer. Yeah, I mean, at that point I might as well. I just gotta get a soundboard that just has my answer to the question every time. And then people are gonna be like, this is definitely pre-recorded. How long have you been playing Sea of Thieves? Since 2019, give or take. 2019, 2020. I'm on PC. Any cheaters yet? Nope, but we're looking. Thank you for the gifts, Caleb, and, what was that, Elkie? Elkie Priv. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but thank you. Am I going towards anything? I guess the world event. There's probably gonna be somebody at the world event. If not, I will cry. And yeah. Got right the first time? Cool, cool. I'm usually bad at pronouncing names. Also, speaking of names, not really a name, but if you want to join the Discord, there's the Discord, and if you want to follow my second Twitch account that I very randomly stream to, non-Sea of Thieves stuff, there it is. You should put in a command, wait, you should put in a command that put into the chat the list of how people cheat. Why would I tell people how to cheat? That's a terrible idea. I'm not trying to tell people how they can cheat. What's the Twitch? It's the same as my, my TikTok. Bug Sensei. Same username. I believe that's a reference. GTA G is referencing the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack pulls out like a comedically long spyglass, and then Barbossa goes like, "What are you doing?" I think. Is that the right scene? Am I thinking the right one? Oh, how to identify cheaters. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, see, the problem is, it's usually TikTok that asks me, and I don't know if I can do, like, bot messages or commands on TikTok. I don't know if I can do that. Hello, Lennon. Welcome in. Is this game on Switch? I don't believe so. It would probably explode if it was on Switch. Love when people are like, "You're not John Antichi, your user is Bug Sensei." Yeah, it's crazy that people don't realize, hey, maybe John Anticheat has a username and doesn't name all of his shit John Anticheat. Because I am a content creator. I'm not entirely just John Anticheat. Behind John Anticheat is a content creator named Bug Sensei. We'll let you join the Discord from your bio link. So what's weird is it's the same link that like I have on Twitch, and for some reason it just doesn't like to work on TikTok. I'll try putting the link in chat. I don't know if it's gonna work though. It just doesn't like to work on TikTok. If you have Twitch, I would recommend come over to the Twitch stream and try the Discord link from there. Forgot how popular you were. You used to watch you on YouTube. Nice. I mean, I'm somewhat popular. In the, like, popularity of Sea of Thieves content creators, I'm very popular. In the, like, realm of just popular content creators, I'm not that popular. Stop spamming! My god, how many people are gonna spam? I do not fake my voice. I literally go through any of my shit. I'm just talking. This is just how I sound. You can go through all my shit. I sound the same. This is just how I talk. Somebody was literally talking earlier because they can hear me breathing, or complaining earlier because they can hear me breathing. Because I can't put any, like, noise suppression filters on TikTok. I don't know how to knock out background noise, so y'all can just hear me breathing. I am getting fed up. But also, I've had a long day, and I've been dealing with really annoying people today, so I'm not... I've been in a no bullshit mood. I'm also drinking, so that probably doesn't help. Hello, Kiwi. Long time no see, indeed. Good to see you. Thank you for the hug, Redeem. Cook beef. Why is the rum gone? No, it's not gone. I'm drinking it right now. Switch would either explode or run at 8 FPS and 360p. Oh yeah, definitely. Where'd that world event go? Am I blind? Right here, isn't it? Maybe. That's a rock. Sip grog IRL. That's what I've been doing. Granted, it's rum, but... Number one, it turns the most, nice people into scoundrels. Number two, signal is over 1,000 feet high and give an hour, maybe two. You will see white sails on the horizon. Huh? Okay. That's why the rum's gone? Okay. What's the most common cheat? It used to be quick swap, which let people double gun. Like it cut out the cooldown between shots. Though Sea of Thieves basically just like added that to the game, so I don't really know what the most common cheat is now. Should take a dip into ASMR. See, the problem is I struggle to make anything that is not stupid, goofy, or like comedic. I struggle to make serious things. So if I ever did make some kind of ASMR, it would entirely be satire. It would be like 10 hours of John Antichi waterboarding you or something. It would... I can't make serious shit. I have to make silly things. I struggle to be serious when it comes to content creation. Hold on, somebody just called me a boomer in chat, what's this? Want to swing in and say, oh, that's his brother. Oh, want to swing in and say, I love your content for years. Keep going, brother. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that said boomer. I was like, damn, y'all call me a boomer? Thank you, thank you. Also, thank you for the gifts, Elkie. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the roses. Dragon's chains on cheese graters? That's a great idea. I do have a cheese grater. I could probably make some chalk on a cheese grater. That would probably sound so bad. And I'd love to make ASMR of that. Chalk on a cheese grater. That's a beautiful idea. Okay, John Boomer. Hello, Started Squash. Welcome in. This is what we're trying to do. There we go. Alright, time to dive. You like Johnny Cash? I don't know if I've listened to much Johnny Cash. If I remember correctly, Johnny Cash kind of like falls under country, I think, and I'm not a big country fan, so that's probably why I never really listened to Johnny Cash at all. Hello, Demi Delta, welcome in. Pork on a cheese grater sounds better. Y'all got good ideas for terrible ASMR. And I'm here for it. Sound like Joe Swanson. Hey, Peter. Get over here, Peter. I gotta talk to you about your car's extended warranty. I can't really do a Joe Swanson impression. Spoons on a baking pad. You hit Pirate Legend today? Good shit, good shit. Johnny Cash's Country, he's your favorite artist to listen to while on a Sea of Thieves grind. Fair enough. Yeah, that's like the one music genre I just don't really like is country. I'll listen to most things, but country, I can't get behind country. I don't like it. The closest thing to country I can enjoy and like is like old country, like Wild West kind of country, like banjo, you know, old time piano, Wild West vibes. That I can get behind, but yeah, I don't like modern country or anything like that. Can you do the Russian accent? I mean, I can. Doesn't mean I'm going to, but I do have the ability. It comes out randomly. I have my controller. I don't know what MK's... Oh, mouse and keyboard. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm on controller. Though I play on PC. But yeah. Can you say half a mound's bar in a Joe Swanson voice? Half a mound's bar. No, that's not Joe Swanson. Joe Swanson. Hey, Peter. Half a mound's bar. That doesn't sound like a... I don't know. I can't really do it. I pronounce my, ends of my phrases differently. I don't think I'm saying it right. Half a mound's bar. Half a mound's bar. Hey, Peter. Half a mound's bar. Something like that, maybe? Need to practice? Well, I don't, like, often practice, Joe Swanson. Why does everyone want Russian, man? There is no need for Russian. You keep asking for a big sweaty Russian, and all you're going to get is unintelligible Russian voice. You're not going to understand what I'm saying when I get deep into Russian voice. So the more you demand it, the less you are going to understand. It is mumble. It is all it is Russian mumble, and then you have no idea what I'm saying. Because the accent takes over, and it makes no longer sense, and then I just ramble like the Russian man. You do not request Russian man, ever. Do not request it. You do not know what I say. How do you get that sword? It's from the shop. See a Zero Scout. How's your day? It's going. It's going. Welcome in, Matt. Thank God you checked Discord. Hey, welcome in, Master Who. Did you watch the last episode of Stranger Things? I've not watched any of the new season, but I've heard it's pretty bad. So, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, considering how bad people are saying it is. Also, I might just dive. Servers are kind of dead. Was everybody asleep? Why is nobody on Sea of Thieves? Are you Russian or can you just do that? I'm not Russian. I'm American. But I've just practiced the big sweaty Russian man voice. It is from doing lots of Red Dead roleplay with all of the goons on there. And, you know, you learn how to speak like big sweaty Russian man. You throw in a little bit of twang to it and on top of the accent that the Russian make. And then you simplify your voice so that you sound like you are stupid and do not know English very well. And you become big sweaty Russian man. That is how you do it, yes. What does slurs reported mean? Like racial slurs, N-word. Offensive words that, why is my brain blanking? Are very mean to minority groups. Racial and derogatory, there's the word, I don't know why it skipped my mind. Derogatory words towards minorities, that's, or specific groups, ethnic groups, etc, etc. Those are the slurs that we report, because that is against the game rules. And also, you shouldn't be calling people the N-word. I thought you were Russian? No, I'm not Russian. How do you feel about the Great Meme Reset? I don't know about that. I feel like I saw something about the Great Meme Reset. From what I've gathered, basically people are claiming that, like, memes are, there's like so much memes and shit because of TikTok and everybody being terminally online that I guess, I don't think I fully understand it. Are people basically just claiming like because there's too many memes we're gonna somehow reset it? And I guess, I don't know, start over with memes? I don't really get it. I think I saw something about it, I just didn't really understand it. You know who Jinxie is? I do, yeah. How can I not? Everybody comes into my chat asking if, one, if I'm gonna collab with him, or two, if I think he's gonna revive the game. You're already Russian? There are a lot of Russians that watch the stream. I can think of Ibu, I believe is Russian. There's a couple others, I wouldn't be able to remember the usernames, but there's a couple other people that are Russian. Cause every once in a while, when I start like talking in the Russian accent, I've had a couple people that will just start like putting Russian in the chat. I'm like, brother, I don't know what that means. I don't actually know Russian. You love Russian people? Fair enough, yeah. We love all people. Governments, not so much. We're not gonna get into politics here, but governments, not so much. People, we like people. Not so much, not so much the powers that be, if you will. But anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. We're here for goofs and gags. John, please eat specifically 7 more bait. I'll think about it. I'll eat 1. And I'll think about the rest. Okay, I thought about the rest. I'm not eating them. Because I don't have enough. We need to go straight south. Thank you, Mr. Noisy Ray. Oh, no, the pig. 4 a.m. for you. It is 11 p.m. for me. We need to arrest somebody? You mean cheaters? You still stream with Jackler sometimes? Oh yeah, I mean he joins every once in a while. I think he's just been busy doing our stuff, if I had to guess. Jonathan's been obsessed with Star Citizen, that's what he's currently playing right now. He also just doesn't like Sea of Thieves, so that's why he very rarely joins me. Blenda's been kind of MIA. I believe they've been dealing with like personal life stuff last I talked to them, and they've also been like burnt out on Sea of Thieves, so. Yeah, those are kind of the usual people I sail with. They're all kind of busy or just doing our stuff. Yeah. I'm on PC. I just play on an Xbox controller. You mainly play alone? When the other 3 people aren't on? Yeah. So most of the time, yeah. Star Citizen specs? That is a question for Jonathan. Not me. When I say Jonathan, I mean my apprentice that joins me every blue moon. Not myself. I'm John. I've played a tiny bit of Star Citizen, I'm just not really into the game, to be honest. Gets boring quick. You mean Star Citizen or Sea of Thieves? Probably Sea of Thieves, because I was just talking about how much my friends don't like the game. But I guess. Is this a peak game? If you asked me when I first started playing the game, I would say yes, as somebody with 2,000 hours and somebody who does not enjoy the normal game mode, or game, could be better. Could be better. It's a unique game. It's an unrivaled game as far as like pirate games go. Though it could be better. I will say that much. Most played game you play? Let's see. Oh, actually Minecraft is probably the most played game. There's not like a way for me to check my hours, my total hours on Minecraft, but definitely Minecraft. I've spent alone, like just on Hypixel Skyblock, almost 1,000 hours, and all I do is build on there. Yeah, I definitely have the most hours on Minecraft. I like building. So it definitely needs more PvE content. I'd have to disagree with that. Pretty much everything in Sea of Thieves is PvE content. I think they need games. I can't speak, Jesus Christ. They need game modes with replayability, like Battle Royale, High Risk, High Reward game mode. Update Hourglass, put like 2v2, 3v3 battles. Customizable outfits would be nice. Whirlpool would be cool, like as a kind of random occurrence kind of thing, like the Kraken that could spawn on you. There's a lot of stuff they could do. They could add new ships, new ship types. I'm gonna be making a video, by the way, on all this stuff. I've been cooking on one, and I'm gonna be making it soon, where I just like go over things that I think Sea of Thieves should add. Isn't that what Arena was? That is basically what Arena was. Arena was like a capture the flag, kind of free for all game mode. Something like that I think would bring a lot of people back to the seas. It's got replayability. Those are the kind of updates I'd like to see in Sea of Thieves. Or, yeah, just increase the server sizes. Yeah, more ships would be nice. Is that a galleon? I think that's a galleon. Arena was fun. I unfortunately never really got to experience much of Arena because Arena was added to the game, or not added to the game. Arena got removed not long after I started playing the game. And when I did play Arena, I was brand new to the game and had no idea what I was doing. So I never really got to experience it. You mean stuff like world events? I mean, I would agree, but they already have like a lot of world events, and when they do put out new world events, they tend to just be reskins of already existing world events, so I don't really trust Rare to come up with a new world event. That's not copy and pasting shit that already exists in the game. That's why I'd rather they just make unique game modes and like let us find new ways to play the game or just enjoy the game. Arena was the best, so much better than Hourglass. Yeah, that's why I don't get why they don't just update Hourglass, like add more game modes for it, like 2v2, 3v3, etc. But that's enough of me bitching and moaning about the game. I do it too much. Very confusing when you play Arena as a newbie though. You have no clue what you're doing for the first 10 to 20 times. Yeah, I only played it like 2 times. And I had no idea what I was doing either. Rare could easily get players to come back, but they just don't want to. They're /lazy. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I have a kind of like sneaking suspicion, or more just a theory here. I think what happened with Rare, at least, is they probably got bored. Like, they've been playing, or not playing, but they've been developing the game and working on the game for years. And kind of like what I found with content creation, when you've been doing the same thing over and over for so long, you start to kind of lose the passion, or you start getting bored of it. You want something different, and I feel like Rare probably had a similar situation.
Yeah, his name's Rare Anti.
Hello there.
Hey, I'm
How goes it?
Hello there. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well.
How you doing? I'm sorry about this, by the way.
Mr. Darth Goblin, Mr.
He's on a
Nutmeg.
fucking boat.
I would never
What
be
the-
on your boat. I don't know what you're talking about.
Motherfucker.
Now, would you happen to be
I hope
using
you-
any cheats by chance? Any cheats or hacks?
No.
Well, that's
Say
good.
hello to TikTok.
Well, there's no need to
I'm
be
not fuck
aggressive.
him. He's
What do you mean,
fucking
fuck
gay.
me?
Get out. Man, I'm gonna fuck you in your ass. Get back here.
Well, that's quite rude.
Motherfucker, get back. I can't get. He's in the bottom. Let's trap his ass. Trap his ass. Everyone get down here. Oh, shit. You know what? I can do that too, bitch.
I'm sorry, man. You're not better than me.
Yeah,
You're
bitch.
dead.
Well, that was quite unprofessional. Damn. I love when it glitches with a pineapple in my hand. Do you ever find cheaters? Of recent? No, we just find a lot of people like this. Oh my god, they did nothing to my ship. The hell? They put one hole in my ship. That was actually nothing. Well, now I just want to sink them. Because they just were assholes. Alright, where's the singular hole in my ship? There it is. What the hell did you do? I boarded them and talked to them, and then they started getting very aggressive, so. I'm not feeling very sympathetic, I'll tell you that much. No, there's no need for the aggression, gentlemen.
He's fucking swimming.
We can be
hear him.
diplomatic about this. Although
I
you
saw
seem
your
to want
TikTok,
violence, so.
Yo, put me. Okay, you piece of shit. No, we can't be nothing.
Piece
now.
of shit?
Yo, he's on
You were
his
the
own,
one
he's on his
talking
own.
shit. What do you mean, piece of
I'm the
shit?
one talking. You're fucking retard. Shut your.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Go back to your
I'm
little
sorry, John.
anime
I'm
girl.
sorry,
That's quite unnecessary.
I'm sorry, John.
What do you mean you're sorry? You're trying to kill me.
Woo! Hey, get back. That's my booty, dude! No!
What the hell? Ugh. Show them how to play the game? Well, I am at a bit of a disadvantage considering I'm solo against a galleon. And they all have swords. That's like my biggest weakness is sword against sword. If they had guns, this would be easy as hell. I gotta keep my ship alive and deal with a bunch of sword users. I think it might be time to learn how to use cannons. Where the hell did they even go? Oh, there they are. I'll keep it alive for you, John. No, that's good. Come back and we will talk. I highly doubt that. I also highly doubt you are from the crew. This is why I drink. Humble these slur users. I'm contemplating it. I'm contemplating it. They seem to have chosen their fate when they felt the need to call me names and desperately try to kill me when I've shown that I wasn't going to be hostile. So I'm not feeling very sympathetic at the moment. This gonna be a Disney movie? Well, depending on how they cooperate, it could be a Disney movie. Did they anchor themselves? Hold on. If possible, I'd like to avoid cannons, because I suck ass at cannons. What are they doing? Actually, here's an idea. Are you willing to cooperate yet?
Come on, John. We're not going to shoot you no more. Yeah, he's coming. Here he is.
What is he
John.
doing?
We're not going to shoot you. Come on.
Well, I need to know if you're cheating or not, and somebody is being
not.
very, very aggressive. Which
Okay.
one is it? There he is.
What's
There
his
you
name,
are.
know, but
Oh, yeah.
John, we're not going to
You're the
shoot you.
one.
I don't know. I don't know who it was, you know.
My god. You already pulling your sword out? What you got your sword out for?
Ready, just in case, you know.
Just in case. Were you not the one trying to kill me the whole time as I was talking to
I
you?
mean, I don't know who you were. I didn't know who you were.
You didn't know who I was, but was I being aggressive when I jumped around your ship? As you were lighting me up?
You kind of scared the shit out of
Scared
me,
the
so...
shit out of me. You were the one chasing me around trying to kill me and calling me mean names. What are you talking about?
Alright, I'll put it away.
Good. Now eat this. You do not have
Okay.
a choice, eat that. It's very tasty. How do you feel?
Can you hear him now, Dylan? Hey! What was that for?
Did I stutter?
Oh,
No, I'm gonna
you
be
did-
saving
oh,
that for later.
I can't see. You piece of...
It's marinade. Are you gonna call me another
Get this
name?
off my screen.
Let's get
Oh,
back
you
on your
piece
screen.
of-
That's what it's getting.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I still can't hear him. I don't know.
I was gonna play the banjo for you.
Hell no, you weren't. You were gonna pull out your sword and stab me.
I'm gonna pull my sword out and shove it up your ass.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not.
What do you mean?
That is fair.
But like, I still can't hear him. I don't know.
The urge to murder these guys.
Go to your settings.
They're
Look at
tempting me.
all
They're
your
tempting me.
settings.
John, where'd you
Look
go?
at your
He's
Through
downstairs
chat
here.
out
He's
the
coming up.
proximity chat.
John, come here,
Oh,
come
he's
here, come
going
here, come here.
Oh, no, no.
I can see him.
Come down.
I've looked at it.
Don't
but
point that
all
gun
it
at me,
says
Mr.
is
Rapid Pup
volume and
9777035.
directional.
Yeah,
I know your
mine's on
numbers.
non-directional.
I know all your numbers.
I know your number too.
No. I don't got no numbers.
No.
I know, the chat is demanding murder right now.
What the
I
fuck?
know.
Where is he?
He's up on the south.
No.
My fucking ass just fell.
Yo, why is there? Oh, that was you. What the fuck? That's. Ooh.
There you go.
Darth Goblin 420. Now you're looking awfully fresh. Would you happen to be cheating, Darth Goblin 420?
Nah, he can't hear you for some reason.
Smells a little
Yo,
bit.
why you sniffing?
Now what about you? Cutesy Disc 5777? How many cheats
about
are
it?
you hiding? Tell me. Tell me how many! The dancing is very suspicious. I'll be writing that down later.
What are?
Dang, I know a lot of dance.
Alright. 803,000. 146,000. The rest is
Just
saying
kinda new.
0.
They're started. They just started.
Ah, I see, I see. That explains the peasant attire. That makes sense. Sir, is there a reason you have your double barrel pistol out? Your frost-tipped double barrel pistol?
You had to take a closer look at that one.
Two can play that game.
Get down, boy. Hey, why you? Oh, I thought you was loading the musket there for a second.
You think I'd use a musket?
Yeah.
I'm a sophisticated gentleman. I don't
Oh,
use
shit.
firearms.
Oh,
I use
okay.
grapple
I believe
guns.
you now. Oh, I believe you now. Don't worry. I didn't know who you was.
I have a, yeah, where's the anchor?
All right. Did he leave?
No, he's downstairs.
I'm invisible to the human eye. They don't know where I am.
John?
You sense cheating? That's a little sus. They're
I think he's
definitely not
plotting an
cheating.
attack.
I think he's looking for a black powder barrel.
What do you mean I'm looking for?
Yeah,
We're in the middle of the
looking for a
ocean. There's no black powder barrels in the middle of the ocean. What are they talking about?
What
Yeah,
looks like
I
Black
I
barrel.
think that's pretty
Black
clear.
barrel. I'm too
He
drunk for
definitely
this,
is.
my
He
god.
went quiet.
Everybody say Greg.
I'm sorry, John, but you got.
I may need to summon Greg. Greg'll bite some ankles.
We don't carry them here.
You play on
He's up on
soft
the
Stream
phone.
Deck, but you
Yeah,
use
he-
Xbox Live Gaming. Probably the most impractical way to play.
I know
So I
where
can
you
let
at,
my cat in my room.
I can smell you right here.
Hard on? Is there a need to stab me? Oh, I see you with your weapons out.
Well, I mean, you're just sneaking around here.
What do you mean sneaking? I wasn't moving. Sneaking is when you hide and move. I was
You know,
tucking.
Are you trying to like sink us here?
If I was trying to sink you, your ship would be on fire and bullets would be flying.
I don't know. You could be looking for. We don't carry the.
Well, I'm looking for
Gunpowder
cheaters. That's
bullshit.
what I look for.
We ain't cheating here. We're all new.
You
If
say
you
so.
say, you read our. If you say so. I mean, you read our book here. Motherfucker went back into hiding, I bet.
I would never.
Alright, you caught us for cheating. What now?
Was that a mission I
There you
hear?
go.
You caught us. We're cheating. Where you at?
They're looking.
He, I don't think. Where is he? Where'd he go?
How do you even cheat in this game?
Very smelly.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
There
I
you
get
go,
down.
John, you better not be getting them little friends.
Are
of
you
yours.
trying to shoot at me with your frost-tipped double-barrel pistol, Mr.
Oh
Pup?
shit.
Nope.
Don't make us kill you again.
If I was
Hard
allowed to
on?
shoot you, I would have shot you.
I really don't want to kill you again. Just state your presence, you know.
My presence has been stated.
You know why? You know, I just can't trust you.
Well, I can't trust you either. You've already killed me multiple times.
Well, you've tried to kill me. That counts.
That was in
as
self-defense. I stood behind you while you were shooting at my ship for a very long time, might I note.
Well, you know, there's
Where I
some
could have
humans
killed
on
you.
here. I don't know if that's cheating. You can go after them.
I'm always
I
watching.
think he was a part of that team.
Oh, was you a part of that team,
I
John?
think he was.
What team are you speaking of? I run solo.
I don't know. There were two ships next to each other here.
In front of us as we speak? We're...
Yeah, what
Where
were
at?
you doing, John? It was wherever the fuck we met you.
Well, I do need to inspect that brig, so... If you want to take me to them,
Yeah,
feel free
I
to.
don't know where they are, but I think I can give you their name here. Let me see. It was Sea Dog. One of them was Sea Dog. The ship was. I don't remember the other one.
That doesn't tell me
I
much.
can. Yeah, just go look around, look for a ship with
I'm not gonna lie, I'm...
whatever Sea Dog. You can find it pretty easily.
Is that a Skelly ship?
Oh, hi. Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, hey, look, it's my Uber.
It's my Uber. Well, John, I'm thinking that. So if you're your Uber, I'm sorry, man.
That'll be fine.
We need that loot. We're kind of poor here. Oh my God, I was killing him, dog. John, I really do apologize for this, but like, we've
It'll be fine. I know the little tricky spots. Big keg? I wish I had the big keg. Unfortunately, they don't have big kegs anymore. That would have been so nice if it did, Pranksy. That would have been so nice. Damn, this thing sunk already? That was quick. Let's go ships. I'm not seeing any other ships, unfortunately. Just sink them? I've been thinking about it. The problem is, it's a 1v4, and I don't think I got the food to do that. But I'm not gonna lie, they were kinda getting on my nerves. For the content, I mean, it's not really content if I just murder everyone. That's not very good content. I'm not gonna waste my time with it. We're gonna keep searching. I'm not sober enough to be fighting an entire galleon. See some action? Well, you were watching the wrong stream if you want action. I do inspections. If you want action, go watch like Theb or Flux or literally any other Sea of Thieves streamer that doesn't roleplay. You sunk a Skelly ship with a big keg the other day? Well, every single time since the newest update that I've boarded a skeleton ship, they just don't have the big black powder keg, so... I think they've significantly decreased the amount of them. Not gonna lie, I would love to see a player named John Prochi run in, and you run into them. Honestly, I wish I ran into more cheaters. Because it would actually be, like, entertaining and fun to come across cheaters. I have a lot of fun when I find them. As long as they're not, like, spamming slurs and shit. I have a lot of fun when I come across them. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like that guy. The rest of the crew was fine. I didn't like that one dude, though. He was very rude. For no reason. He was kind of an asshole, so... The rest of the crew, y'all are fine. That one dude, I don't like you. Sorry, Chief, but I don't like you. That man was the one thing, just like, the devil's advocate tempting me to just start killing everybody. I was so tempted to just start firebombing that ship and trying to sink him, because of that one dude. How many hours do you have? A little bit over 2,000. Why are you underwater? Because I'm queuing. Because you seem like a regular player? Well, you've clearly never seen my content then. Watch my videos. You'll see.
Making my way around the block, your ass finna get bombed. N-A-N-A-N-A, that's the sound of me running. N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A, that's a lit keg and finna die. If I throw a keg onto your deck, you're gonna scream and want me dead. But if I see you after my keg blows, I'm gonna stab you. N-A-N-A-N-A.
Any tips for PvP Hourglass? Because you're a bum at cannons? I'm not very good at cannons either, so I can't give you much advice. I was so tempted to start cannoning at them, but then I kind of remembered I suck at cannons, so that's the only thing that stopped me from cannoning them. Greetings, Mr. Night Stalked. You must be a lost farmer, aren't you? I know what kind of man you are. Oh, damn, the scuttle? Okay. 228,000. I don't believe scuttling gives you any hourglass rep, Mr. Nightstalk. But you wouldn't happen to be cheating, would you? Before you get banished to the Shadow Realm? Riveting conversation. No, kinda odd how quickly that man scuttled his ship. You don't get rep when you scuttle. I don't know why he did that. There he goes. That's a bit odd. Okay. A little bit suspicious. Oh, back to my ship we go. Okay. Thank you for the gifts, AXXIX. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for the roses and the gifts. I appreciate it. It's like, oh crap, it's John Anti-Cheat, can't get caught, gotta scuttle. Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed like. But who knows. Up to Port Merrick we go. North. Well, people, who ask about you being underwater every time. Yeah, the most common questions I get is, every time I dive, how are you underwater? And then, the most common one is, how do you know if somebody's cheating? That's probably the most common questions I get. You have any curses? I do have curses. I've got, Ghost Curse, Skelly, some Stone, some of these other ones. Yeah, I will say that is the one, like, as far as PvP goes, my biggest weakness is swords. And especially if it's a lot of people with swords. A whole ass galleon with using nothing but swords is like my biggest weakness. Because all I use is sword and grapple gun, so I don't really stand much of a chance if there's a bunch of people with swords and they're just sword spamming. It's rough. If they got guns, it's a lot easier to dodge their bullets and like maneuver around or just heal when I get shot and then start sword swiping them and like, or sword dashing them. It's a lot more manageable if they got guns. I mean, I've dealt with like entire galleons of people with guns. Swords though, it's rough. It's rough, especially if there's a lot of them. I can handle like 1 to 2 sword swipers, but if you got more than that, it's pretty difficult to stay alive. You basically, like I was doing when I first boarded them, you have to constantly just run around and sprint and just dodge the whole time. You don't have time to fight or like do anything other than just run. Because if you stop for a minute, you got like 20 different fucking pirates on your ass sword swiping you. You hate how toxic SOT is. Oh, yeah, that's, it is what it is. I mean, the problem is, that's kind of also just like gaming in general. There's not really a way to like, have a game with proxy chat that's not toxic, or doesn't become toxic. Like Rust, toxic. Any other game that has like an open proxy chat. I mean shit, even Call of Duty, that's just like usually team chat, or I guess they did have like enemy at the end of rounds, you can talk to the enemies. Call of Duty, also notorious for toxicity. It's hard to like have a game with open chat and not have toxicity. You know, it's just kind of how it is. What's this about SOT being toxic? You don't know what they're on, JK. Phasmophobia ain't toxic? Well, Phasmophobia isn't playing against other people. Like, it's you versus the NPC on the map and with a couple friends. When I mean proxy chat, I mean like multiplayer open world or just open mic games where you're interacting with other players or enemies. Not like a 4-player, like a co-op game. Because that's basically what Phasmophobia is, it's a co-op game. Like take Helldivers for example. Helldivers isn't that toxic because you're just playing with some people that are on your team. There isn't like competition, there isn't competitiveness. There isn't rage when you're losing, you know. Hey, nice, good shit, Armageddon. Saw it's low-key falling off, and it's all the developer's fault. Rare really needs to put out better updates. I've been harping on it for ages. That's why SOT's not doing too great, because the updates they put out are not keeping people's attention. Cheaters are also super aggro most of the time. They don't really hide it. That's true, yeah. But again, I honestly would rather come across cheaters, because at least cheaters aren't arrogant. Like, cheaters, for the most part, they tend to, like, know they're cheating, you know, like, they're aware that they're cheating, and they obviously have an unfair advantage. Cheater arrogance is funny to me, and I have a lot of fun, like, fighting cheaters, or I say fighting, like, bothering cheaters and, like, interacting with them. Because it's fun for me to be able to have a fun, like, unique interaction, bother the cheaters, you know, and then report them and they get banned. Like, it's fun to me. What's not fun is, like,
Hello,
coming
John.
across a bunch
It
of
is
people that are
I,
just
the
being
big fish
toxic
man.
shitters for
I
no
have come
reason.
to bless your
You
stream
know,
with the biggest of fish,
is what it is,
probably.
but,
May
yeah.
you also find all the cheaters and avoid all the swords.
I
Big
will say,
Fish Owry. Huzzah.
thank you, Big Fish Man. I will say, this is a kind of side note, something that also just, like, it's really telling. I don't know what you can acquaint it to. Chat will have to help me out a little bit because I can't really put my finger on it. But something that's very telling is when I come across people in the game that'll be really rude or toxic. And they'll like say some slurs or say some mean shit. For example, the galleon we came across, they'll say some toxic shit. And like talk shit, but then when they realize who I am or that I'm a content creator, they instantly start apologizing and you know, stop saying the shit they're saying. I don't know what you acquaint that to, but it tends to be, you know, kind of telling on how people, I don't know, how people really are. Because I've had that happen every once in a while. Somebody will just be hella toxic, and then their, like, friend tells them that I'm a content creator, like, recognizes who I am, and then they shut up. Nervous before they get clipped? Yeah, it could be that. It could be they just don't want to get banned. Yeah. That's probably most likely what it is. Because I know I'm probably just gonna report them if they're saying some crazy shit. Rare also, very forgettable. Like you don't know any other games made by them. The only other game they've made that's like notable is Banjo-Kazooie. That was like one of their first games, I believe. I imagine it was probably in collaboration with Nintendo. But yeah, that's kind of like the only notable title. But at the same time, I mean, Sea of Thieves is kind of a monopoly. There isn't like any other game that rivals Sea of Thieves. And that's probably why they've, for the most part, stuck with this game, and that this has kind of been the main game. They haven't been putting out too many other titles, because this is what's working for them. And it doesn't have much competition, but at the same time, I think that's kind of a bad thing, because the lack of competition means they get lazy, and then they don't put out good updates. Donkey Kong? Did they make Donkey Kong? I thought that was Nintendo. I didn't think that was Rare. You're welcome, Armageddon. No problem. Glad to help out. It's also why it still has a player base in general, because there isn't really any other game like this people could go play. Yeah. That's true, yeah. It is what it is, though. I guess I'm kind of just waiting for the day that somebody puts out a game that's like kind of similar to Sea of Thieves and adds some competition. That's what I'm waiting for. And potentially a game that I can swap to, so I can do something other than Sea of Thieves. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like this game. I like being able to have fun interactions and unique interactions with people, and like being able to roleplay and just goof around and whatnot. But I don't enjoy this game. I don't like the mechanics of the game. I've done my grinding in the past. I don't really enjoy it. And a lot of times the community's not the greatest either, as far as the in-game community, because there is a lot of toxicity, and there are just a lot of, like, not fun people to interact with. So it's kind of hit or miss as to whether I actually get, like, a fun interaction with somebody, or even just, like, a chill or unique interaction with somebody. It's not that enjoyable. I mean, that's why all I do is just roleplay and just kind of like, or do my inspections, goof around, hunt cheaters, and hope that I have a fun interaction with somebody. Warframe has a hella good community. Well, the problem is, like, there aren't many games that have, like, open proxy chat and, like, the kind of thing that Sea of Thieves offers. There aren't many games where I can, like, go into the game, be able to talk to people in-game, and, like, interact with them, and have the chance to come across just a random person and just do some goofy shit, you know? Goof around, talk to them, interact, like, there aren't many games that offer that. Which is why I end up always just coming back to Sea of Thieves, and I'm kind of stuck on Sea of Thieves, because, like, there just aren't any other games that offer the same kind of thing. I mean, the closest thing you got is, like, GTA RP and Red Dead RP. GTA RP is a pain, because, like, you have to pay to get into any of the good servers, and even if you pay, if it's a really good server like NoPixel, you'll be stuck in a queue all day. And you basically have to know life and follow all the rules. And then Red Dead's basically that, but just 10 times worse. So, proxy chat makes games be toxic, honestly. Yeah, I mean, they do. They do. I mean, there's always going to be the bad actors, unfortunately, but yeah. I mean, I think Rust is probably, like, the only game that's, like, close to Sea of Thieves as far as, like, being able to interact with randos in proxy chat. and like have potentially a decent interaction, though Sea of Thieves just is kind of like the best. Because at least with Sea of Thieves, like if somebody's trying to kill me, I can evade them and jump around, and like I have a chance at staying alive and still having some sort of interaction. With Rust, I just get shot. If somebody doesn't want to interact with me in Rust, I get shot in the head and I instantly die, and there's no interaction there. The same with Arc Raiders too. I mean, I tried Arc Raiders. If they're not vibing with you, you don't get an interaction. You get shot in the head. Or you have a gunfight. And there's no interaction. Never played this game, but enjoy your content? Thank you. Glad you enjoy the content. I mean, honestly, y'all are part of the reason why, like, I still do this. Because, I mean, if nobody liked the content I was putting out, or watched it, or enjoyed me goofing around on this game, I probably wouldn't be doing it still. Just came across Hourglass cheaters, sunk them. You sure they were cheating then, if you sunk them? A little bit over 2,000 hours. Random moss. I don't know if I said that right. You're the only SOC content creator you actually watch. Rust is way more toxic. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Rust definitely is way more toxic than Sea of Thieves. Which again is why, like, I always just end up coming back to Sea of Thieves, because there's just no other game that kind of offers the same roleplay options, or just, like, ability to interact with randos. Thank you, Heine Hero. Red Dead RP is definitely an experience. Yeah, I have almost 1,000 hours on Red Dead roleplay. I refuse to go back to Red Dead roleplay. I refuse to. People on there have sticks so far up their asses, it's unbelievable. They feel it when they sneeze. I hate Red Dead roleplay so much. Yeah, it's the community. I swear, like, so many games are ruined by the people that play them. Like, Red Dead roleplay could be really fun, but the people that play it ruin it. Because, y'all know me, I'm a goofy guy. I gotta be doing silly shit. And people do not vibe with it on Red Dead roleplay. It got to the point on Red Dead roleplay that Jonathan and I did a gig, or a gag, where we grabbed a random person and we're like, okay, we're gonna be funny. There's a little bit of a glitch in the server where if you drink prison wine, you infinitely get drunk, and the only way to get rid of the drunk effect is if you die or you relog. And we're like, okay, we're gonna be funny, and we're gonna take somebody to the opposite side of the map, all the way down to Mexico, and we're gonna have them drink the prison wine, and we're gonna leave them there. Because that's funny. Like, you can't tell me that's not funny, leaving somebody infinitely drunk off their ass on the opposite side of the map so they have to drunkly make their way back to civilization. That's funny. And we're like, okay, we did that. And the person that we took along was like chill too. They didn't even get mad at us. And then after we did that, they basically made our lives a living hell and had all their friends instantly hunt us down and harass us every single time they came across us on the server. We could hardly play the server because the second anybody recognized us, then knew the person we pulled a gag on and left in Mexico as a joke, they would just harass us and just kill us. Pretty much on sight, would just straight up shoot us. It was people take shit way too seriously on Red Dead roleplay. I hate it. I hate it so much. Too much hate for a game. Wait, what does this say? ATP Red Dead RP is, what was that? Red Dead 2 roleplay is just VR chat. Kinda, a little bit, yeah. I don't know much about VR chat, but probably. Watching people play and get insta-kill for literally having your gun out infuriates you. Yeah, I mean, I've been shot for stupider reasons on Red Dead roleplay. People will just get mad over literally anything. It's so stupid. They keep saying don't shoot in a shooting game. I mean, if you're talking about Sea of Thieves, depends on the situation. I mean, of course people don't have to not shoot if I say don't shoot. Though I try my best to, you know, just make it clear I'm not gonna kill them and I'm there to make sure they're not cheating. You know, I'm there to goof around and have fun. And if people decide to shoot me, then it is what it is. You're talking about Red Dead, RP servers? Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the big problem I have with Red Dead roleplay, as I mentioned before, I like to do goofy shit. And if you do anything that slightly offends somebody, which it's pretty easy to offend terminally online Red Dead roleplay players, if you do anything to slightly offend somebody in Red Dead roleplay, they will hunt you down till the ends of the earth and will never let you live it down. And they will just make your life a living hell. It's rough. It's rough. And then they just will not have any leeway. Those motherfuckers will take everything so seriously. They cannot have fun on those servers. It's sad. And then what's even worse is, like, you'll get punished and, like, targeted by the admins of the server. Not only is it the player base, it's also the admins that don't like you either if you're just trying to goof around and have some fun. Like, I followed all the rules, too. There were a few times where I, like, broke really small rules, but for the most part, I followed all the rules on the servers, on the Red Dead roleplay servers I played on, and the admins hated me. They absolutely hated me. I was always getting pulled into a ticket because some motherfucker was reporting me because I slightly offended them for pulling a little goofy gag. It's rough. It's rough. That's why I just refuse to play Red Dead roleplay anymore. The community absolutely ruined it for me. And I've tried getting into, like, GTA roleplay, but the problem is, like, any good server, you have to pay a lot of money. It's like a monthly subscription to get into. So it's just not really worth it to me, because I'm not trying to pay a subscription to play a Red Dead or a GTA roleplay server. Where can you get that hole? It's the Azir Scout hole. So, unless you play during Arena, you can't get it anymore. Should you get Sea of Thieves back? Do you mean, like, should you reinstall it? I mean, if you want to, go for it. I don't know. It's up to you if you think it would be fun. Thinking of playing Red Dead RP, but was hearing it's kind of, all this, kind of. Yeah, it's... Unless you like really serious roleplay, you probably won't like Red Dead roleplay. It's like people basically live, they have a 9-to-5 job and then they come home and do a 9-to-5 job in Red Dead roleplay. That's how, like, terminally online and serious people take it. And if you offend somebody slightly in there, they take it as an affront to God. And will, like, try to make your life a living hell. It's wild. They take it so personally. Even more than old NoPixel days? What do you mean the old NoPixel days? Was, NoPixel, like, bad? You hate how base meta has developed into Rust along the years? I don't know, like, the most I know about NoPixel is, like, James Randall. That's kind of all I know. I don't know much about, like, OG NoPixel. I don't know how it used to be. Red Dead roleplay is even worse than VR chat. Yes and no. VR chat, from what I've heard, I haven't played much VR chat, but VR chat has a lot more weirdos and creeps and furries. Not saying all furries are bad, but, you know, VR chat ones tend to be pretty, concerning. as where Red Dead roleplay is basically just a bunch of people taking shit way too seriously. Hello there! How goes it?
Hello, sir.
Greetings. Mr. Surus Duck. Mr. Dryer Plate. 1645. Now, would either of you happen to be using any cheats by chance?
No, sir.
That's good, that's good. Take a look at the logbook down here. It's like it's just you two on the ship tonight. 2.4 mil,
just
not
us.
too shabby. 3.3 mil, okay. It's looking pretty good. And is Dryer Plate using any cheats? They
No,
seem to
sir.
be subtly threatening me with a gun and sword out. That's good that you're not cheating, though. See, this is how you properly accept an inspection from somebody. Don't chase me around with 4 people trying to sword me to death. Cough, cough, galleon. This is how it's properly done.
Can I see what you're writing?
I mean, you're welcome to look. I just write very, very small. So it might be hard to see.
And extremely fast.
Yeah, that's what the monocle's for. So I can see all my writing.
So are you gonna let us off with a warning today?
Well, I don't think I need to let you off with the warning unless you're cheating. I'm just getting this in my records that you're not cheating. We keep track of everything.
Perfect.
Well, thank you.
Alright, well you gentlemen stay safe out there. I gotta get back to hunting, so... Godspeed.
Godspeed.
You as well.
Ah, that's where my ship went. I see. Does anything in the logbook tell you if they're cheating anyway? Kinda. I basically just look at how much gold they make and like the stats to look like if they've actually played the game. They've done quests, they've, you know. Because it'll tell me usually like quest done, gold made. I can tell if they've actually played the game or if they're like a brand new account. Because the brand new accounts tend to be the more suspicious ones, or the ones that don't have a lot of stats. Because usually cheaters are on fresh accounts. Thank you for the gift, Patrick. I appreciate it. Alright, if there aren't any more ships nearby, we'll probably wrap up the stream since we're almost at 3 hours. And yeah. What do you do if they've been cheating? I report them, and then Rare deals with them. Well, when I say deal with them, Rare bans them. But yeah. Cheaters never use their actual account. I would argue cheaters probably don't actually have an actual account. Because most cheaters do not like the game, I would imagine. If they actually enjoyed the game, they would play it normally. I mean, shit, you don't even have to enjoy the game to not be a cheater. I'm a prime example of somebody who doesn't really like Sea of Thieves, but I don't cheat at the game, and I like interacting with people. Like, that's the one thing I do like about the game, or still enjoy about the game, is being able to interact with people and just goof around, roleplay, hunt cheaters. Hello, Shinji? I don't know if I said that right. Hopping off and head to bed, sounds good. I appreciate y'all for watching. Yeah, we'll probably wrap up the stream here. Have you ever run a ship over? I've run into a ship, and I have run a sloop over with the Burning Blade, so yeah, I actually have. Because the ship, like, glitched into the Burning Blade. You love seafoods? You don't know why people? I guess you mean why people don't? I haven't had that much seafood, to be fair. The, like, little bit of seafood I have had, I just didn't really like, and that kind of, I think, put me off on seafood, but again, I just haven't tried that much, so. Sounds good, RGB Mikey. Oh, well, for those of you that are sticking around, we're gonna raid another streamer. Send all of y'all over. I really need to be, like, playing Sea of Thieves when I'm in a better mood. It's been a little rough the last couple streams. I need to play this shit when I'm not in a not great mood. Oh, there's a lot of people live. Goddamn. Everybody's streaming today. You know every single island? Not every island. I know a lot of the main islands. If it's like an obscure one that I don't like pass by often, I probably won't know it. Thank you, Moon. Alright, well, why the bad mood? It's been a combination of things, but I will say the one thing that has definitely been really being a pain is I've been dealing with some copyright bullshit. Because I used a copyright-free song in one of my videos. It literally is listed as legally copyright-free, royalty-free music, and it keeps getting copyright claims, and I've been in emails with the owner of the music, and he's been a pain in the ass. So that's been something that's really been not putting me in a good mood, is dealing with this fucking copyright dude that is not making life easy for me, so... But anyways, we're gonna wrap up stream. I'm gonna get blasted by a skeleton ship, so take it easy. Those on TikTok, y'all want to come over to Twitch? We will be raiding somebody on Twitch. So if you want to get a little bit of extra, you know, content, come over to Twitch. Thank you for the roses, Serge, or Surge, however I say that. I appreciate it. Is there anywhere I can, like, parkour onto this shit? But they can't hit me. Aw. Wish I could hit those back railing things. I feel like it. Well, actually, I could just hang here. There we go. Now they can't hit me. I'll just hang on to the side of the skeleton ship. Alright, anyways. Take it easy, TikTok. See y'all later. Bye-bye. Alright, now for those on Twitch, we're gonna look through and see who we're gonna raid. Let's raid Chef Norn. It's been a minute since we raided Chef Norn. Also, I know I've said it before in the past, and I have been getting better at it. Oh, I see. I'm gonna try to avoid PvPing people. Because I should be being efficient and checking ships, and once we're done on a ship, going to the next. I'm gonna try to, unless it's like absolutely necessary, I'm gonna try to avoid PvPing people. Because half the time it just doesn't end well. Especially when it's a 1v4 galleon. Not a lot to get out of that, so I'm gonna try to avoid PvPing more than I have been. Or avoid, yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. Anyways. Time to raid. Welcome in, Rhino. Just stop TikTok when it got interesting? Well, I mean, it's not that interesting. They already despawned, so I'm just chilling in the water now. Oh, here's the raid message for y'all to, you know, spam in chat. Hello, Don. Welcome in. I don't know why that one didn't send. I guess I didn't have a raid for. Oh, there's all of our raid messages. Take your pick of which one you want to use. We're gonna copy and paste those into Mr. Norn's chat when we raid him. I appreciate y'all for watching. You want to join the Discord? Here's the Discord. Yeah. I really wish there was some, like, different shit I could do in Sea of Thieves. I'm always trying to like do shit differently, just in general, like content, games. I like to mix it up and not do the same thing over and over. But there's only so much you can do in Sea of Thieves. And with the inspections, I try to change it up a bit, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm sure I'll come up with something. Maybe I need to like bring the disguise dart and start like disguising myself as people. Let's see if that works. Alright, Godspeed everybody. See ya.
Crazy. Add in 13 seconds. Alright, I just couldn't jump. I just got stuck. That's awesome. Dude, you should have seen my POV, man. It was insane. I'm still lagging. I didn't get any lags. Bug Sensei! Dude, I just got a raid from
Oh. My shit's just like, there we go.
What's going on?
Oh my god, this stream's running at like 2 FPS. There we go. I'm just waiting for the copyright. The Lord of the Rings copyright. Oh. Hello, shark. I see you're biting my ass. You know what? That's fine. I'll just chill in the ferry. That's a good way to end this. I was just given
So good to
death.
see you. How was your stream, guys? How was your stream? We got the shout out. Love to see it. Yeah, the lag is weird, man. That was weird. I got hit like 3 times and like jerked like 3 different times. That was so strange. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you for the raid. If you guys don't know me, I'm Chef. I play a lot of Sea of Thieves. So on Tuesdays where I play King Hearts. If you got a raid dip, absolutely no worries. Thank you for the raid, brother. It means a lot. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna lock in for this fight.
Well, VOD watchers, bye. I don't really have much end of stream VOD watchers only things to share. Yeah. Maybe I need to like not stream when I'm not in a good mood. Yeah, I don't know. I may need to like just avoid streaming when I'm not feeling great. I mean, I was doing pretty good today. I was having a pretty good day, and then I was dealing with all that shit in emails with the copyright dude. And that kind of just like ruined my mood. And then now I've been salty as fuck today. So, but I will say, going forward, I'm gonna try my best to avoid PvPing, because I feel like when I get into PvPing, then I kind of just like, you know, I'm kind of out of character a bit when I'm just trying to kill people. And on top of that, I was honestly just fuming. Not fuming, but like being intoxicated on top of having a bad day did not work out good. And I was kind of just like raging at those guys, just like I mean, to be fair, the Gallium people were being very rude to me, so I did have a reason to crash out on them. But at the same time, I, you know, probably wouldn't have been crashing out if I wasn't having a shitty day. Though, fairly justified crash out. I just don't like to crash out, obviously. Okay, well. I need to do some, like, meditation or something. Maybe that'll help me. Good old meditation. Alright, well, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye, VOD watchers. New video, not on the John Anti-Cheat channel, but on the Bug Sensei YouTube channel. It's Minecraft SMP stereotypes. I had a lot of fun making it. That's why I've been making of recent, is like Minecraft memes, basically. It's what I've been in the mood for. Yeah. Y'all have fun. Take it easy. Hopefully, y'all have a better day than I did. Look on the bright side of things. Try not to be too miserable, and I also will try not to be too miserable. I'm sure I'll probably be better tomorrow or by next stream. And Bye bye.